Awa awa. Missed me, have you? What? It's only been a day. Mine hasn't been that long. But yes, hello, Fire. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. Good morning. How are you on this Thursday? This exceptionally hot Thursday. How hot is it? I don't know, but it's hot in here at least. Actually, not that hot. Not as hot as yesterday. But wait, it's fine. Don't worry. It's hot to me. But not nearly as hot. That's what's about to come in the game. I hope. We'll see. That miss me. Nah, I suppose. I suppose. Just don't get too clingy now. Okay. Good. I'm doing very well today. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very well. Had a good day. Yes. Zen Zone Zero. The new update happened. Soap song has come out. Things are looking up. Slightly, at least. Nice and cool where you are today. Aww. Not envious at all. Not at all. I was playing the new update for Zen Zone Zero this morning. Earlier. And wow. I like it so far. The new characters they're introducing are quite fun. Yes. I've got some work to do. Try your best not to get too clingy. Good. Yes. What? No, missing the beginning. Cursed work. Mm-hmm. Well, I hope the rest of your shift will go okay, Ghost. Wow. Okay, should be on for like maybe 4 hours today at least. So hopefully you'll be able to come in later. If not, there's always the VOD. Up on my YouTube. Or here on Twitch. Temporarily, at least. You're gonna be playing ZZZ when you get home? Hell yeah. You like Seed, but you really don't like Seed, so you're conflicted. I see. Oh, but you don't like feet. Gotcha. Well, that's kind of the same for me. I like Seed. She's really funny and goofy. And super freaking cute. So I'm gonna be doing my best to get her. Plus she's a whole super tech person with a freaking combat robot thingy. And I really like that. Playing her in the character demo was really fun, so I'll be trying to get her. For sure. And then as soon as Ophi and Captain Magus are available, as soon as they're available, I'm gonna be going for them too, because they're really cute too. I like the whole dragon theme. So much foot content, indeed. Well, at least there was a lot of foot content in the trailer for her. So far, I haven't seen much foot content in the actual in-game. So there's that. Thank goodness. I don't have anything against feet now, but still, they're not really something I'm interested in focusing on. I think Orpheus is going to be my target because meet Evelyn for your team anyway. Either way, you win 50-50. Yes. Definitely recommend going for Evelyn. Evelyn is incredible. She's been a lot of fun to play around with, though I think I need to refine my build for her. a bit. Because the way I have her right now, she's still kind of falling behind both Miyabi and Alice in terms of damage output. So, I need to fix that. But hello, Rat. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. You're just in time. For the ads. You doing okay? Good. I'm doing very well. We're talking about the new Zen Zone Zero update. And all the nice content within. Yeah. Story is seeming interesting too. You'll be back in a bit? You have to drive? Okay, drive safe. Get home. Which doesn't give you ads for some odd reason. You don't have an ad blocker, they just don't give you ads. That's fortunate for you. Very fortunate. It's like me with YouTube. YouTube doesn't really give me ads. I totally don't have an ad blocker, yes. Of course not, YouTube. I don't. It's just, for some reason, you don't give me ads. Not my fault. Of course. Can't spell today. That's okay. We all make them spelling mistakes. I make them constantly. Blah. Alright, once the ad roll is over, honestly, I could start the game anyway right now. And the ads will just go away by the time we are actually playing. Yeah? Why don't we? Over here. Hey. So, I hope you're ready for my voice acting today, because that's happening right now. Why is the music not there? What's going on? What? What's going on? Why is the music off? Why are the sound effects off? It seems the audio options for this game are a little bit buggy. A little bit. Oh, there we go. That's fixed. Alright. All scuff has been dealt with in record time. So, are we ready? Let's. So, last I remember, what happened was we had Victoria over to our house, our apartment, and we almost kissed, but the damn cat interrupted it and ruined the mood. So, let's see if we can get a real one anytime soon. So, hey everyone, sit back, enjoy. Whoopsie. Right. Woman. Right, yeah. And we met Ye outside of Nixie's apartment. They were clearing it out. And yeah, being suspicious and stuff. And then I left. And we had to end because Twitch and the internet in general were being weird. So yes. Anyway, resuming. The elevator doors shut. I shake my head, trying to rid myself of that odd feeling and return home. A few days pass. Victoria and I slowly settle down. My studies are going well, and my project at work is proceeding smoothly. This is indeed a time to be alive. I'm going to tell them the good news once I'm back home. I push open my front door, and to my surprise, Phoenix and Belle are standing in my living room in peace. Oh, thou hast returned. Phoenix, Belle, what are you? I can sense something's off. Belle's eyes are puffy, and her lips start quivering when she sees me. Selena, we're leaving. Leaving? Where are you going? Phoenix says that after you fell in love, the compass returned to normal, and the needle is returned to its correct place. It means you found your soulmate, so... She starts crying. Her words fall out like beads on a string. So, our mission here is done. I can't stay by your side any longer. What? What Belle says is true. Meetings and partings are inevitable, and there's no need to grieve. But this is too sudden. I'm not ready for this. I'm caught off guard by the people around me leaving one after another. A strange feeling creeps in. It's not that they're moving forward, but that I'm stuck in the one same place. I grab Phoenix's hand, looking at the crying Belle. I feel powerless. Phoenix rests her hand on the back of my hand and reassuringly pats it. Thou should only don that expression if we were never to leave. Congratulations on changing thy fate. Thou art no longer hast to live a short life. The best is yet to come. What a surprising phrase coming from Phoenix. I don't know whether to cry or whether to laugh. Even the old-fashioned Phoenix is starting to accept new changes. You have to live your best life. You have to defend your love by yourself with us gone. Her words make me chuckle. I nod. Yes. Same to both of you. Ah? I have been booped. How dare, during such an emotional moment. Rude. Hello, Ash. Hello, Hoobly. Welcome in. How are the both of you doing? You're at work and now you have to run away? Damn it. You can't keep getting away with this. I'll have my revenge next time! Probably. Have a good shift at work. Thanks for coming. Alright. Where were we? What was it? What was going on? Yes. Same to both of you. Take care of yourselves. Come visit me if you have the chance. Belle is sobbing so hard she can't make out a single sound. She just repeatedly nods. Phoenix lets out a sigh and a gentle mm-hmm. Although I was reluctant to say goodbye, the curse was why I'd met Phoenix and Belle. Separation was only natural. I'm home, and they're leaving. My apartment now feels oddly silent without their constant bickering. Resting after work? Your voice helps with that? Ma. Well, I'm glad I can help. That's what I'm here for. So, relax and enjoy the story. I peek outside after the door shuts. The hallway is empty. The show has ended. Oh. The curse has been dissolved. Everything has fallen into place. Now their destiny rests in their own hands. Phoenix, you've done well. The demons would have been difficult without thy aid. My deepest gratitudes. Yes, this wasn't an easy journey. Our task here is done. It's time to head back. Indeed. Did they kill Nixie? Oh boy. I hope not. But, Dibs on who? Yay? The purple lady? No. I call dibs. You're too late. Both? I see. I see. Well, you can have the red one. How about that? Alright. Next day, I think. Sunlight, afternoon, coffee shop, light music. I'm currently enjoying a quiet, quite a leisurely moment. I get coffee here a lot, but I feel like it's even more delicious today. We can come here often if you'd like. Victoria lifts the cup to her lips, taking a small sip. She tilts her head. Her delicate features look even more enchanting underneath the light. My lips perk up. I tease her. Perhaps I simply enjoy being together with you, Executive G. You're quite the smooth talker. I can't help but laugh. Sometimes I say a few things that turn Victoria's face bright red. It's the sweetest part of my life. I'm just telling the truth. By the way, I recently saw this. Take a look. I slide my phone over. She looks down, flipping through the contents. DIY silver rings? Are you a fan of this? Yes, I want to make a unique ring for you. She blushes again, pretending to be casual as she looks away. Then I'd like to make one for you too. Huh? I grab her hand, stroking her ring finger, and grin. I'm claiming the fourth ring finger on your right hand. On the right hand? Did not. What? Claim dibs on Yang? I sure did. What do you mean? Oh, you're on a date. I spin around. I don't know when, but Rosalie's suddenly next to us, a smirk on her face. Why do I keep bumping into Rosalie? This is awkward, but I should properly greet her. Hello, chairwoman. I didn't expect to bump into a loving couple while outside. Honeymoon phase feels pretty good, doesn't it? Someone once told me that she didn't need the satisfactory feeling one gets from hormones. Who was that again? Victoria takes a sip of her coffee, her expression icy. You should go back to work if you're so bored. Don't be so mean. Rosalie's shoulders slump. She refocuses her attention on me. Your face is so red. Are you usually this nervous during dates? No. Or are you nervous because I'm here? She mischievously smirks. My, an office romance, huh? Let me think. Does one of you have any policies regarding that? Chairwoman, this... Rosalie's words catch me off guard. I subconsciously look at Victoria. Victoria sighs, putting her cup down and responds, Don't scare her. I'm just kidding. You really think I'm someone who enjoys meddling in others' affairs? I'm hurt. Are you not? Wow, no mercy, huh? I'm here to kindly remind you of something. What? The blonde woman's smile deepens, carrying a strange, sinister nature to it. almost mocking. Don't forget your responsibilities. You can go on dates whenever you want, so long as you're not working, but there are some things you can't be negligent with. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? That's all I'm going to say. Bye! After saying that, Rosalie whistles and leaves. She's truly fleeting, isn't she? I notice that Victoria has completely stiffened. Cautiously, I lean in. Oh boy. Did we get engaged again? Not yet. Soon. Trust me, soon. For sure. Let's show concern, yes? And what's wrong? Are you not feeling well? Huh? No. Was Chairwoman Chi talking about something serious? You're completely pale. Don't worry. I'll deal with it. She tries to reassure me with a smile, but I can tell it's forced. Rosalie seemed serious when she said that. I guess it has something to do with the Chi family. Are you still thinking about what Rosalie said? Actually... She trails off, leaving her sentence hanging. It's fine if you don't want to tell me right now. I trust you'll be able to handle it. Thank you, Selena. She slices me a corner of the barely touched tiramisu, picking it up with a fork and offering it to me. Their tiramisu is delicious. I've come here before, but I find that it tastes sweeter with you here. I blink. I don't take the fork from her hands. Instead, I take a bite directly off the fork. I agree. It's delicious. Yeah. We immerse ourselves once more in our sweet casual date, brushing aside Rosalie's brief interruption. Victoria and I have always found time to go on dates, even with our busy work schedules. Sometimes we go after work, sometimes we go on the weekend. But we can't go on dates every day since she has a heavy workload. The minutes we have together are all precious. I agree. Today's no different. She sends me a text telling me to wait for her after work, so I pack up my belongings and step out from my desk, heading towards her office. Megan catches me leaving and teases me about how excited I am. I'm heading out. I won't stay to watch your love story unfold. Bye, Selena. Get home safe. Bye. A few minutes pass after I wave goodbye to Megan. Victoria still hasn't left her office. Is she still working? I know her personality well. She's not one to leave any job unfinished. Why don't I go and find her and see if there's anything I can help with? I knock on the door. She doesn't tell me to enter, but I do hear faint murmurs coming from within. You... That voice sounds so familiar. I follow the voice, searching for its source. But the hallway is completely empty. I walk alongside the wall until I reach the emergency exit, which leads to the stairs. I spot two tall figures, who seem to be stuck in deep in a conversation. It's Chairwoman Chi and Victoria. They must be talking about something related to the company if they're together. I have no intention of eavesdropping on them, so I turn to leave. It just has to be someone from the Chi family, right? Can't someone else take my place? She's talking about an arranged marriage? I take a few steps toward the side, leaning against the door. I hide in a corner where they can't see me. I want to hear exactly what they're talking about. Maybe I misheard, or maybe it was just a joke. I hear faint voices, each word sending me more and more into despair. Victoria, how can you say something so naive? I thought I made myself very clear the other day. This is your responsibility and your duty as a member of the Chi family. But I already... So what? What? So what? Her family is not affluent, nor do they have any social standing. She can't help you at all. Of course, if you're so unwilling, you could always keep her as a... That's enough! The air is so tense you could cut it with a knife. When Victoria speaks again, her voice trembles. I'm not like you. I would never do that. Are you mad? I rarely see you so emotional. Whatever. Whether you break up or not is your business. I won't interfere, as long as it doesn't affect the engagement. He's already engaged with someone? Oh no. Even a child would understand what's happening. I feel like my heart's being stabbed 1,000,000 times over. So many emotions overwhelm me. I want to leave. Right now. I scramble to leave, but suddenly the door opens behind me. Then I hear Rosalie speak. Huh? It seems like the other star of our show has been here the entire time. Come join us, will you? You. Okay, oh boy. Turn around. Is that the best option? I don't know. I take a deep breath, trying to calm the storm raging inside me, and slowly turn around. Victoria's face is as white as a sheet of paper. She reaches out to me, but I step backwards, avoiding her touch. I try to control my voice, to stop it from trembling. I want to pretend like I don't care, like I'm indifferent to all of this. Is there something you need from me? Selena, Rosalie pats Victoria on the shoulder. All right, I won't bother you two any longer. Victoria glares daggers towards Rosalie, but Rosalie doesn't care. She nonchalantly strolls away. Ah, you're back? You can lurk now? Alright. Don't know why you missed, but now you're worried? Well, it seems like there's some complicated goings on in the Chi family. Victoria appears to possibly maybe be engaged to someone else already. Yeah. Hang on for a moment. Stay where I am. Okay, that doesn't really have anything. Turn around again. Blah, 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 blah. There's nothing special. At least nothing displayed. That affects either of the bars, so. Big oof would have been nice to know. I think it's kind of a painful thing that she's been avoiding all this time. Yeah. I was hoping she could get out of, probably. But let's continue and see if we can get to the truth of the matter, huh? After that, Victoria takes me to her office. We sit in silence, the air tense. So, I heard you're about to get engaged. No, that's just my family's decision. I felt the same way as you when I found out. So, I somehow became a homewrecker in someone's marriage? My voice cracks, my body turns cold, and an indescribable pain fills my chest. I try to control my tumultuous emotions, but the tears still fall down. No, I promise I'll fix everything. She clumsily cups my face, trying to wipe away my tears, but her actions only make me feel more hurt. This is my fault. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. When did you find out about this? A few days before our date at the coffee shop. I knew it. The day after Rosalie left, Victoria awkwardly changed the subject, avoiding any questions. She tried to seem unaffected, indifferent. How did I never notice? I've spent so much time with her. I should have known. But I had naively assumed that she was stressed because of work. I've been trying to find a way to delay this, to buy us some more time. Her voice tightens at the very end. Her eyes look at me pleadingly. Please, trust me. I'll do my best to fix this. I won't let it affect you. I won't treat you like Rosalie suggested. She struggles to finish the sentence, so I do it for her. As your mistress, am I right? I wouldn't do that to you. All the sweet memories we've shared have been shattered into a billion pieces. They've been stomped on, trampled, and torn apart. It was as if a bubble burst deep within me. I don't know how exactly I feel. This is all too much. I don't even have the strength to feel hurt. Can we still continue our relationship? She looks at me, staying silent. I bitterly laugh. Silent again, just like the night when I confessed. I pry her fingers off my wrist, as if removing a heavy shackle chaining me down. I'm clocking out for today. See you tomorrow, Executive Chi. Wait. I hear her weakly call out for me, but her words are swept away by the wind near the stairs. My heart is numb from pain. I mechanically walk away. I don't look back. I don't respond. Oh boy. This is a tough situation. Executive Chi, I've highlighted a few directions we could take with our previous project. I've sent a brief outline to your inbox. Victoria doesn't look up from the stack of documents sitting in front of her. She just nods, her eyes filled with exhaustion. I'll review them later. Right, I remembered you mentioned... Victoria finally lifts her head, suddenly realizing that the employee standing in front of her isn't the one she was expecting to see. Executive Chi? Victoria pauses, before quickly recovering and waving her hand dismissively. It's nothing. You can go back to work. The employee nods and leaves. Victoria finally relaxes once the office door shuts. What happened just now? Why did I think it was her? She hasn't even spoken to me since then. Selena now only discusses work with Victoria online. When they occasionally pass each other in the hallway, or when they meet in the elevator, Selena always turns away. She leaves no time for any conversation to happen. It's all my fault. Should I even reach out before I solve all this? But how am I supposed to fix this? I don't know. Do I really have a choice? Victoria rubs her forehead, wincing with pain. She opens her phone, instinctively opening up Selena's Instagram page. She used to think all of these social media apps as uninteresting, but now she's grateful they exist. Selena's Instagram page is Victoria's last window into her life. She begins typing a comment, almost hitting send before stopping herself. Selena would probably ignore every comment from her. She opens up a search engine and types in what to do if your girlfriend is giving you the silent treatment. Before the page even loads, there's another knock on the door. Someone pushes it open, waltzing in. What's wrong? You look miserable. Did something happen? Victoria quickly shuts off her phone, focusing once again on the computer screen in front of her. Rosalie leans over the desk, peering at the screen. Oh, this project? Wait, we've done similar ones before. Shouldn't you be experienced with this? Why is this a challenge for you? Or is something else making you miserable? What do you think? Just spit it out. Okay. I'm here to pass on a message. But you don't seem like you're in the mood for it. I'll just go. Victoria's expression darkens. She stares daggers into the smiling woman standing before her, suddenly overtaken by panic. Is it about her? Who's her? I'm not sure who you're talking about. Could you tell me her name? Rosalie, have you had enough yet? Seeing that Victoria's really about to explode, Rosalie drops the act. I met up with her a few days ago. Victoria's heart drops. The her is the person she can't stop thinking about. As one would expect, she's not doing well right now. She looks lost and miserable. It's so sad that even I started feeling bad for her. Victoria clenches her fist, trying to repress her anger. She asks, just spit it out already, would you? Calm yourself. That day... Alright, I'm going to ask you about this seriously, okay? Don't avoid the question. Okay, go ahead, chairwoman. Hypothetically, if Victoria is forced to marry someone else, not of her own volition, while still having feelings for you, what would you do? You probably would have punched her by now. Understandable. This is a real piece of work here. Hesitate. They hesitate for a moment before answering. I would break up with her. Oh? Don't look at me like that. No normal person would want to be the side piece in a relationship. I understand that it's not entirely up to her, but that's not my problem. I have no intention of abandoning my moral values or my self-respect. Our situation is more complex than you'd imagine. Forget it. Rosalie chuckles, signaling for Selena to continue. My family isn't rich, nor have I ever been in social circles like yours. I can't understand any of this. I won't accept it either. If that day truly comes, I will break up with her. Your answer is exactly what I expected. Your little girlfriend is quite the fiery girl. Victoria shuts her computer off and slowly pushes herself up from her seat, walking towards the window. She opens the curtains, gazing at the view outside. Will the moon come out tonight? How the hell is this past more complicated than Nixie's? I don't know. Rich, powerful family issues, you know? I imagine the Chi family is kind of like their own sort of mob family. The sun is set. Everything on the horizon is still a blur. The moon isn't even up yet. I don't think I've seen the moon in a long time. Will she continue standing there, even if she has to wait? Victoria stares blindly at the stack of documents piled up on her desk. Next to her hand is a glass of wine, a glass she's barely drank out of. How did it turn out like this? She purses her lips. She wants to reach out for the glass, but stops herself. Victoria picks up some of the documents, attempting to bury herself in her work. But it was all futile. Her anxiety spiked. I can't drag this on any longer. They won't give me more time. So you're the one behind all this. I've been running around in circles, only to find that you're the one responsible. Just say it. What do you want? Rosalie shrugs her shoulders, looking helpless. I didn't do anything. Why are you blaming me? You should know better than anyone else what you've done. Ask yourself this. When have I ever competed with you? When have I ever fought with you? Why are you forcing me into this corner? All this over a girl? Rosalie impatiently cuts her off and waving her hand absentmindedly. You already know, as a member of the Chi family, your every move reflects upon us. Your duty is to devote yourself to the family and nothing else. You have been comfortably using the Chi family's knowledge and resources. How can you be so selfish? Plus, I never said I was opposed to your relationship. She smiles, but the mocking glint in her eyes is obvious. You understand what I mean, don't you? As long as you behave and go along with the marriage, I will not interfere with whatever you've decided to do here. Oh, and I suggest you don't do anything rash. After all, your little girlfriend still works at Huan Yu. You're still as despicable as ever. And so useless. Victoria stands up, getting ready to tidy up her desk and change her outfit. After all, she can't sort out her thoughts right now. When she opens her closet, her mind drifts back to her conversation with Selena. Why do you always wear dark clothes? Huh? I guess I'm used to it. It's so gloomy. Why don't I pick out some new outfits for you? What colors do you like? I'm okay with anything. Grab what you think looks good. I don't even have a favorite color. Her fingers gently trace over the brightly colored pajamas Selena had bought for her. A smile appears on her face. Cute. It's a shame she's not here right now. The smile on her face drops. Her fingers act on their own, wandering to the messages between her and Selena. The last message was from the day they'd separated. She doesn't know what to say to Selena, and Selena hasn't reached out either. Victoria hesitates, lingering over the keyboard, but ultimately decides not to send anything. Have you thought of me at all these past few days? Are you mad at me? You hate me? Or have you not even been thinking about me? She takes a few steps forward until she's standing in front of the window. She opens the curtains, met with pitch black. There is no moon tonight. How many days has it been with no moon? Mom, can you hear me? What should I do? Must I give up? No. I can't. Victoria clenches her teeth before returning to her seat once again, continuing to look over the documents. These documents were a record of everything Rosalie had done with the company over the last few years. She must have left something. There has to be a secret somewhere. I just need to find it. Wait. She seems to spot something. Her hands tremble as she clambers to pick up the document, staring at it in hopes of being right. Yes. Yes, that's it. That's the breakthrough. This is... Victoria grabs her phone to continue investigating Rosalie's activity during this time. There's an unread message. She freezes. It's a text from Selena. She sits there dumbfounded before shakily opening the text. The other person had sent her an image. The screen displays the notification Selena is typing. She zooms in on the picture. It's a bright, full moon. Victoria hadn't seen the moon, as though in her world the moon simply did not exist. I thought the moon wasn't out today. Selena, where is this? She's about to ask when another text pops up. The moon tonight is beautiful. I thought you'd like to see it as well. This... Outside the window, a full moon hangs in the sky, shining brighter than ever. The night wasn't so dark after all, was it? Ma. I feel so bad for Victoria. None of this is her fault. The more we see, the more concerned you are for the other paths, and the more you want to play yourself. That is fair. I am concerned about the other paths too. And I'm honestly concerned about what the hidden catch is for this route. But we'll find out. Everything is going to be okay, probably. Probably, yes. It's been 2 weeks already. The meeting had finally ended. I absent-mindedly organize my notes while my mind drifts to Victoria, who I'd just seen. We rarely talk nowadays, but she hasn't changed much. She's still concise and efficient with her meetings. What option did I pick? What do you mean? When? What, when? What option should I have picked? Huh? Huh? When? You have me extremely concerned with this. I picked hesitate. Was I wrong? Should I not have picked hesitate? You have me immensely concerned. Should I go back? Do not save over the save you've made. Should I go back? Let me see. Okay, we still have that, yeah. We still have that there, so we can go back. Should I go back? Oh boy, I think I should go back. I feel like I should go back. You're making me feel like I should go back. Hold on. Tell me. Irene. I'm going to go back. Imagine I said yes, but okay, I'll go back. I'm going back. Excuse me. Hold on. Break up. So yes. I wouldn't be able to accept that. So if she decides to get married, I'll break up with her. You sure are stubborn. You're not willing to be her mistress? My cousin isn't short on money. She'll treat you well, you know. This happens quite frequently within our circus. Is this right? Oh boy. We'll see what happens. We'll go with this route and we'll see what happens, okay? Yeah. Yeah. You made me think that I need to switch, so it's your fault, okay? But anyway, You know, this happens quite frequently within our circles like ours. Selena shakes her head, already having made her decision. No. I believe that love can only happen between two people. I don't want money or material things or empty love. Chairwoman, I respect you, but I hope you can respect my decision as well. It's a surprise. Oh boy. Your little girlfriend is quite the fiery girl. Victoria shuts her computer off and slowly pushes herself up from her seat, walking towards the window. She opens the curtains, gazing at the view outside. Hey, this is all the same so far. Sun is set, everything on the horizon is still a blur. Moon isn't even up yet, yeah. Haven't seen the moon in a long time. Let's take a new. Okay. Chat, be with me on this one, yeah? Okay. If there's anything new, I'll read that. But so far it's all the same. Yeah. I will just say I really like this route so far. I really like Victoria. Da, da, da. Da, da. Ba, ba, ba. Let the dark clothes. Da, da, ba. You buy her pajamas. Cute pajamas that I hope we get to see at some point. Da, da, da. We send her a picture of the moon eventually. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, we get the breakthrough. Yeah, moon picture. Da, da, da. Okay. Okay, 2 weeks. Boop, 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 boop. And right about here is where we should start reading again. You like this route a lot too? Yes, it's good. It's great so far. I am going to put my hair up because it's fucking hot. Excuse me for a moment. Oh. Ah. Does this hurt? Why is it always an absurdly hot day? Or feel absurdly hot in my room when I'm playing this game? It doesn't feel this hot when I play Expedition 33. Nah. There we go. Alright. Is this just how Thursdays are? I don't know. But anyway, enough about me dying. I've already sent out emails regarding this week's work quota requirements to those responsible. Please reply with the details later today. Let's end here if there's nothing else. Nice job, everyone. Victoria never once looked at me during this meeting. It's as though I'm the only one still invested in our relationship. My thoughts continue running amok. I see Victoria enter through the door. Selena, come here. Me? Victoria spins around and walks away, leaving me no time to refuse. Maybe it's because of the hot emotions. That could be it. That's probably likely. I do. Yes. Probably. Executive Chair, I'm here. Take a seat. What's that? This is my work report. You can hand that straight to your department head. There's no need to bring it to me. Okay then. Is there something else you need me for? She looks up from her desk, but she doesn't speak, as though she's mentally preparing herself. I saw the image you sent me. The moon was beautiful. Are you still mad? Are you disappointed in me? Faced with her sincere question, we can savor this one over here. It's fine. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm mad at her, am I? More like mad at myself? I don't know. But nothing happens there. No, let's read this first. I'm more disappointed in myself than I am with you. Don't say that. I know this is all my fault. Our relationship was unequal from the very start, whether it's in regards to our social standings or in regards to the depth of our feelings for each other. The answer was so glaringly obvious. I'm going back to the other answer. Don't worry. Don't worry. I was just too stubborn to admit it. I thought I would have trouble controlling my emotions, but surprisingly, I feel much better after saying those words. Well, I don't really, because my wife is looking at me weird, okay? But that doesn't give anything either. Are we sure this is the correct option? I nod. There's no point in continuing to be stubborn. I should lay it all out on the table right here, right now. To be honest, I'm furious. Victoria's expression is guilty. I didn't even know about your engagement until Chairwoman Chi mentioned it. You never told me anything. Why? Okay, that's more dots than the other one. Is the other one correct? Oh, wait. Stop making me doubt myself. Perhaps to you it was just a one-sided relationship forced upon you by your family. Perhaps you had no other choice than to hide it from me. But do you think it's unfair to so cruelly deceive me? It's not like that. Victoria stands up, trembling as she grabs my hand, her expression urgent. Listen to me. I know, okay? I know that my avoidance has hurt you, but I never once thought of leaving you. I wouldn't give you up for the world. Victoria, I've been thinking about how to explain this to you. I'm currently unable to defy my family's orders, but I've made my stance clear. I've told them I have no intention of going along with this arranged marriage, nor will I marry anyone else. I already have a girlfriend. I'm not going to consider dating anyone else. I won't give up no matter how much pressure they put on me. But please, don't leave me, okay? In any case, our relationship should not end so abruptly. I don't want to lose you. My heart immediately softens as I meet her sincere eyes. I'm about to take her hand when Rosalie's word strikes me. Hey, I like that better. That outburst was absolutely, completely endearing. I mouth. Okay. I retreat, pulling myself away. A flash of pain crosses her face. Executive Chi, we're still at work. Please, be mindful of your attitude. No, you don't understand. I have a plan that'll force Rosalie to back down. I did my research. The other woman I'm supposed to be marrying hasn't agreed yet. Rosalie's desperately pushing this along in hopes of securing a major deal. Rosalie's cold, aloof smile etches itself into my brain. Even her own cousin is simply a pawn for her. So you're saying all this was orchestrated by Woman Chi? Chairwoman Chi, even? Yes. She's a ruthless businesswoman at heart. She wants this marriage to happen because it's profitable. If she sees that the marriage's disadvantages outweigh the advantages, she'll give up? Correct. And if she insists on pushing through, then parts of her past will be exposed. She smiles, her eyes filled with resolute determination. We slap Rosalie in this household. Yes, we do. Right across the mouth. What parts? It's complicated to explain. Rosalie has been in power for many years. Knowing her personality, it's guaranteed she has stains in her past. I've already asked someone to investigate this matter. We'll uncover the truth with some more effort. The two of them have quite a complicated relationship. Why? I never thought you'd do that. The Victoria scheming against Rosalie feels foreign to me. She's a sophisticated leader in her own right. I'm sorry. This is an underhanded tactic, but I refuse to be someone else's puppet. This is the first time I'm fighting for myself. I just hope the outcome won't be too messy. I'll be by your side regardless of what happens. Thanks. Can we double slap? The first because she deserves it, the second for her own self-satisfaction. I agree, I concur, I support this movement. I guess 3 slaps, the third for what she put Victoria through. Yes. All the slaps. As many as is needed to rectify this. After work ends, I return with Victoria to her place. I'm about to speak when suddenly her phone rings. I politely look away, granting her some privacy. Wait for me. I have to take a call. I nod as she puts the phone up to her ear. I sit across from her. I can't hear what the other person on the line is saying, but Victoria's face darkens considerably. That's enough. There's no need for your concern. Father, I already have someone I love. This is my life. The Chi family has no right to interfere. Victoria abruptly hangs up. I sit there, stunned by what I just heard. What? What's wrong? Nothing. What did your father say? I inquired about some previous matters and just received an answer. I've made it clear that I have no intention of going along with this marriage. Don't worry. She gently holds my hand, her eyes filled with honesty. I understand. Thank you for standing your ground. So, what did you learn? When Rosalie was in college, my father took a leave of absence due to his illness. Rosalie temporarily became the acting chairwoman with my father's approval. She used those 6 months to lift herself up. She even participated in many illegal activities. I've been investigating the projects she's been working on during that time, and the personnel changes she's authorized. I hope to find some clues from there. What can I do to help? Head home for today. We can start going through everything in a few days, after everything's been organized. My heart fills up with warmth as I look at Victoria's serious expression. She's been working so hard to make our future together a reality. I've been holding a grudge against her this entire time without ever considering her side of the story. I won't let you do all of this by yourself. You already have enough on your hands. Let me help. This is something we need to face together, isn't it? Victoria is momentarily taken aback, but nods. Okay, let's do it together. After that, we start organizing the documents. I've gone through a portion of these already. We can start by filtering out anything from that time period. Leave that to me. Let's divvy up the work. Again, still not sure how rich businesswoman path is more complicated than obsessed reincarnated yandere, and yet here we are. Yeah. You have a bit of a point. Nixie did kind of streamline things a bit by kidnapping us and taking us out to a remote cottage. So that made things a little easier, because we were just dealing with her on her own. But here we're dealing with the entire Chi family and Rosalie and yeah. Alright. I grab a stack of files and take a seat on the couch in her study, beginning my search. According to the timeline, these documents are from after Chairwoman Chi graduated. Will the information we need be here? I glance at Victoria's, whose gaze is concentrated on the computer in front of her. I don't think this apostrophe S should be here. Should just be I glance at Victoria, whose gaze is concentrated on the computer in front of her. She lifts her head, as if sensing my gaze. Our eyes meet. We both share a knowing smile before returning to the documents before us. A sentence that reads, "Change in board executives," catches my eye. I think I found it! What? Take a look here. This was the previous chairperson, and then it became Rosalie. The internal votes were overwhelmingly cast in her favor. I hand the sheet of paper over to Victoria. She scans it over, her eyebrows furrowing. This is suspicious. Rosalie should not have been able to win with so many votes. She didn't have enough shares back then. Her eyes light up. She grabs the document and rushes back to her computer. I can't believe Chairwoman Chi did so many evil things just for power. Rosalie's ambitions go far beyond this. It's scary how she managed to get away with this for so long. If this gets exposed, then her reputation will be severely damaged, won't it? Yes, there were definitely people within the Chi group colluding with her before she assumed the role. That's how she managed to fool everyone. Putting her personality aside, Rosalie is indeed a very capable leader. The company has prospered under her management, so naturally, this was all brushed aside. It's hard for me to imagine someone more suited for the role than Rosalie. But she's pocketed a large amount of the profits. She's truly... Perhaps she's more concerned about her personal wealth than the family. It's my fault for not catching that sooner. Her eyes dim, mixed with disappointment in her cousin and disappointment in herself. It's not your fault for trusting her. She's part of your family, after all. She's the one who deceived you, Victoria. You're not the one to blame. I'll be with you the entire time. Thank you. I'm so happy you're here with me. Hey, Shade. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. Too many people with their hands in your life. Your love life. Oh. We have juicy tidbits coming out here in the chat. Oh. Are you talking about our life here on the game? You're good? Good. After hours upon hours of work, Victoria and I finally finished compiling a list of everything Rosalie has been doing behind the scenes for the past few years. I look at the thick stack of documents on the table and let out a long sigh. I know the chairwoman isn't someone easy to deal with, but this... Victoria chuckles, her expression softening. The next step is to arrange a meeting with her. I can do it. She invited me to dine with you during New Year's. I should return the favor, shouldn't I? Indeed. We've prepared such a lovely gift for her. We exchange grins. I pull out my phone and text Rosalie. Trying to date one person, not her whole family. In the game, yeah. That's true, yes. Chairwoman, are you free tomorrow? I'd like to meet. I have something I need to talk to you about. Oh? You rarely contact me first. What if I refuse? Here, wait for me here. I'll show up if your feelings are sincere enough. Shall we meet her together? Yes. Let's get a good night's rest. Don't let this affect your work tomorrow. Got it, executive. The next day, Victoria and I arrive before our agreed meeting time at the place Rosalie sent. Victoria looks completely calm, as if she's completely unaffected by what's about to unfold. This is just a business meeting for her, and I assume it's the same for Rosalie as well. I am the only one who's nervous, I guess. What are you thinking about? Nothing important. I hope everything goes well. Don't worry. Rosalie is likely to agree to our terms after she weighs the pros and cons. I slightly relax after hearing her words. I'm about to take a sip of my coffee when I hear a familiar voice. Wow, and here I was, just expecting one person to show up. What's this? A trap? We hear her voice before we see her. Before I can respond, Rosalie sits down across from us. There's a playful smile on her face. The smile carries no warmth. The atmosphere immediately grows tense. Victoria, however, remains composed and unaffected. You should know why we asked you here. Rosalie coldly chuckles and nods dismissively. You should be the one to bring up the subject, no? After all, you invited me here. That's negotiation 101. I'd like to discuss my arranged engagement. Rosalie remains silent, but it's clear she was expecting this. My scalp feels numb under her ridiculing gaze. Executive Chi and I have spent the past few days investigating some actions you've taken before you were officially voted as chairwoman. This includes some of your secrets. Victoria finishes my sentence and opens the folder. Embezzlement, rigging votes, tax evasion. If I am not mistaken, this was when my father was ill and you were acting as the chairwoman. Rosalie's smile fades, her eyes piercing through Victoria. And that's not all, is it? You could very well end up in prison if I reported you to the authorities. Interesting. I never imagined you would become such a threat. I would have dealt with you years ago had I known. I've nurtured my own enemy. If my crimes are exposed, then the stock price will plummet. Those old fools will tear the corporation apart in their scramble for power. The Chi family raised you. Are you willing to betray them in the name of love? My heart sinks. Rosalie's right. This is Victoria's family. Was she really... Are you saying that betraying you is equivalent to betraying the family? Don't make me laugh. There's no need for you to worry. I have no intention of destroying your life with this information. All I want is for you to cancel the engagement. I will destroy this evidence and pretend as though nothing had happened. I'll even continue supporting you in the future. Rosalie's eyes flicker, clearly tempted by this offer. However, if you refuse to back down, then I have no choice to submit all this to the board of directors. I imagine even you would find it challenging to maneuver yourself out of this, no? Regardless, I refuse to agree to this marriage. Do as you see fit. Rosalie falls into a period of long silence. I nervously glance at Victoria, my peripheral vision lingering on Rosalie. Victoria shakes her head, as though she's telling me she's also unsure what Rosalie will decide. What a pain. What does that mean? Give me an answer. I'll agree, but I have another condition. Say it. Transfer all your shares in the Chi group to me. If you don't want to, that's fine. You can transfer them to Executive Lin or Executive Hu. I simply want to ensure you are no longer a threat. Those two work for you, don't they? Rosalie confidently stares back, as though she's certain Victoria will retreat. Executive Chi is also a member of the family. Must you be so ruthless? I accept. She agreed just like that? Is this really worth it? I turn to look at Victoria, but she doesn't seem the least bit troubled. She smiles at me warmly, as if to comfort me. I will have someone send you the contract next Monday. Wonderful. I will not involve myself in Huan Yu from now on. It's all in your hands. I let out a sigh of relief after hearing those words. Victoria put her blood and tears into creating Huan Yu. Thankfully, Rosalie still has an ounce of conscience. It's a deal. You can sign the contract next Monday. Then I look forward to our cooperation, Executive Chi. As do I. They exchange a glance before shaking hands and going their separate ways. This was truly a business transaction for them. I have other things to do. I'll cover the bill. Think of it as me congratulating. She blinks. You too, on your good news. Her eyes linger on Victoria and I's intertwined hands. My grip tightens. Thank you, Chairwoman. Your congratulations lack sincerity. Be sure to make up for it in the future. If the opportunity arises. Victoria and I exchange smiles as we watch Rosalie leave after she pays the bill. Our eyes are both filled with relief. That was rough. Yeah, thankfully, it all paid off in the end. Hell yeah. We are free to marry. Let's go. Ah! Thank you. Listen here. We're gonna blackmail you and walk off into the sunset together. I like how you put that. I don't quite remember how things ended up like this. But by the time I snap back to reality, I find my arms wrapped around Victoria's neck, my head tilted upwards, inching forward for a kiss. Elena. I can hear her muffled voice saying my name while our tongues dance in a fiery battle. My heart softens. Oh, damn! We fucking making out right here. Oh, man. I loosen my grip. Victoria's cheeks are bright red. I reach out and wipe away her smudged lipstick. Why? I have to go back to work. It's almost time. I need to head back to the office. You should get going too. Yeah. I can't help but sigh, faint melancholic feeling creeping up within me. I ended up resigning from Huan Yu to avoid anyone suspecting a relationship between me and Victoria. I joined Taibo, putting in long hours like I'd done at Huan Yu to establish myself. Taibo is a well-established company with deeply entrenched systems, so the workplace culture there isn't very welcoming to outsiders. Because of that, I've been spending less and less time with Victoria. Either she's stressing out over work, or I'm so busy I don't even come home. Are we living together now? Are we roommates now? Oh. 4 months ago. I drag my exhausted body out onto the street after clocking out from Taibo. I hold my phone, staring at the message Victoria had sent me earlier this morning. I was so busy I hadn't had time to read it until now. Would you like to have dinner here tonight? You mentioned liking their steaks. I'm so sorry. I just got off of work and saw your message. I'm okay with anything as long as you like it. But I don't think I have much time to eat. Roommates. Guys. Victoria doesn't respond immediately. She's probably busy as well. I have no choice but to head over directly to her place. Victoria has already added my fingerprint to the lock. Oh, I see. So I can enter whenever I please. Whenever I open the door. However, when I open the door, I'm startled to see a figure laying on the couch. Victoria? I tiptoe closer, gently calling her name. She doesn't respond. She's fallen asleep. She must be exhausted. I'll go make something to eat. She can reheat it once she wakes up. With a plan in mind, I grab a thin blanket from the bedroom, drape it over Victoria, and then walk over to the kitchen. Unexpectedly, as soon as I tuck her in, she grabs my hand. Victoria. The person resting on the couch finally comes to her senses and responds. Hey, you're back. How was work today? I think for a second before deciding to only focus on the positive. Taibo's work environment is great. I love the atmosphere there. It's just what I'd expect from a big company. I'm sure I'll be able to grow during my time there. Good. But what? I can tell this is a lot of pressure on you. You can tell? Yes. You rarely talk to me about your job, which must mean you've encountered some problems. But I believe in you. You're more than capable of handling whatever task Taibo assigns you. That means it must have something to do with your interpersonal relationships. I sniffle, throwing myself into her arms. Her thoughtfulness moves me. I begin venting about everything that's happened recently. So that's what's been going on. I mean, I get it. I suddenly joined the company out of the blue. I'm not surprised some of them doubt me. Well, if they go overboard, I can always hire you a lawyer and take them to court. That's too much. Please don't. Then move in with me. What? Isn't it a good idea? I can take care of you and give you suggestions about work. Plus, I want to spend more time with you. Her voice softens into a whisper as she continues. She's so adorable. And just like that, I'd agreed to move in with Victoria. But we've been so busy that I hadn't even unpacked my suitcase. Thankfully, hard work always pays off. I passed my probationary period, and things should get easier after I finish this project. I feel so touched. You've been the one to offer me the most guidance in regards to my job. I guess you could be considered one of my teachers as well, right? I wouldn't go that far. I trust you'd have done well for yourself even without me. I stubbornly cling on to Victoria, burying my face in the crook of her neck. I inhale, taking in the faint scent lingering on her hair. After signing the contract, I can take a few days off. Why don't we go somewhere? I was just thinking the same thing. What do you think of Florence? Yes! I smile and nod, immediately daydreaming about our upcoming trip. We can finally relax. Do you need me to drive you back to the office? It's fine. The office will send someone to drive me to the press conference. She smiles, ruffling my hair. When will you be back? There might be a dinner afterwards, but I'll try my best to come home as soon as possible. Don't worry. Okay. Be careful. I'll see you later. I nod, pecking Victoria on the cheek before reluctantly taking my leave. Look at us all fancy, yes. Going to press conferences, going on vacations, living together in a frickin' penthouse. Let's go. The company's car is already waiting downstairs for me. I arrive at the venue with a few of my fellow colleagues. The size of this place makes me feel lost and disoriented. As I look around, I notice a familiar figure. Megan? What are you doing here? I quickly rush forward, patting Megan on the shoulder. She's currently sneakily eating a few fruits. She drops the watermelon she's holding. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were my boss. You haven't changed, have you? No way. Executive Chief values me, and with all the new hires we've been getting, I'm technically a senior employee now. She winks, giving me a nudge. I laugh. Yes, I see a promotion in your future. Promotion and a raise in your future, even. Damn. The venue falls silent as soon as I finish speaking. The only sound I hear is the sound of cameras taking pictures. I quietly maneuver through the crowd, finding my seat. The front is filled with various executives from other companies. I see the CEO of Taibo, Executive Cheng, and Victoria. Victoria sits upright in her seat, her eyes looking forward. She radiates confidence. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's press conference. My eyes loyally follow Executive Cheng as she stands up to speak, but my thoughts are entirely focused on Victoria. Executive Cheng talks for a long time. She's completely focused on her speech, giving me a chance to casually peek at Executive Chi. Then I peek again. And again. Victoria seems to sense my gaze, turning her head and staring directly into my eyes. But her gaze doesn't linger for long. She quickly moves past me. I thought she was going to continue with our plan of avoiding suspicion, but she suddenly raises her right hand, resting her chin on top of it, pretending to listen attentively to Executive Cheng. I'm the only one who knows she's subtly showing off with a ring on her finger. Matching rings. We actually did. We went out and made rings. Oh boy. I stroke the ring on my finger, smiling to myself. We call it matching rings because we had made them ourselves and exchanged these unique rings with one another. They're made of the same material, but the designs are so different that no one actually knows they're supposed to be matching. This is our little secret. So cute. Aw, it's pretty. Okay, I think I'm done. Take a look. She hands me the ring she'd carefully polished. The design isn't necessarily beautiful, and it's completely different from the one I made her. It's hard to tell if these rings were supposed to be matching. What do you mean? It's so cute. It's pretty. What do you mean? But these rings are unique. They express the love we have for one another. How could I not love it? I struggle to contain my excitement, eagerly extending my hand. Let me try it on. I'll help you. She slides the ring onto my finger, offering an apologetic smile. Sorry, the craftsmanship is quite poor. I can make another one if you're unhappy with it. Of course I'm happy. How could I not be? I lift my hand, the ring sparkling underneath the shining light. It's perfect. These are just my personal thoughts. Thank you for listening. Next, let us welcome Executive Chi from Huan Yu to the stage. Victoria pauses before gracefully standing up. Welcome, everyone. As Executive Cheng mentioned, we firmly believe that in our industry, as well as all other industries, folks should support each other, share their resources, and maintain a healthy level of competition. The goal of this collaboration is to design a more ideal user-friendly product suited to our customers. We welcome any feedback from our peers. Victoria bows after she finishes speaking. The room erupts in applause. When the press conference finally ends, Victoria, Executive Cheng, both stand up, making their final remarks. I look forward to our collaboration, Executive Chi. As do I. Victoria shakes hands with each one of Taibo's representatives. The reporters at the scene gleefully latch on, taking pictures non-stop. I watch the long line. Victoria slowly makes her way over to me, filling my heart with excitement. Finally, she stands in front of me. She extends her hand, and as so do I, shaking it with a grin. Look at it! Oh, it's so pretty. I can feel the strength in her handshake, as though she's conveying infinite messages via this simple gesture. Her smooth ring bumps against mine, producing a crisp sound that only we can hear. Don't mind me, just gotta, Okay. I look forward to our collaboration. Keep up the good work. I will. Thank you for the advice, Executive Chi. The cameras flash, capturing her warm smile and recording her in her prime. I look forward to our next meeting. I hope you continue to become better and better. She gently squeezes my hand, her fingers softly pressing down. I nod, finally getting a good look at Victoria under all these lights. She's glowing. She's completely calm, unfazed by such a large event. She's meticulous in her work and considerate at home. She's the best mentor I've ever had, Executive Chi. She's also my soulmate, Victoria. Yes, I won't let you down. One day I'll be standing up there with you. Now, happy end, Victoria Chi. Let's go. All right. We got the happy end. And makes two. However, there's probably another ending with her. Probably. How do we get that, I wonder? Well, I have to say, I very much enjoyed that route a lot. Victoria is amazing. She's freaking adorable. Wow. Do not? Oh no. Is it bad? Is it a bad end? Oh boy. Maybe we don't have to then. Can we YouTube the other ending? Maybe. Maybe. I might look at it myself. Off stream. We'll leave some parts of this game for other people to discover on their own. Yes. It made you cry hard? Oh. Bad cry or a good cry? Yeah. I will leave, yeah, like said, I will leave some things for other people to discover on their own. Please buy the game and support the developer, yes. Discover the special endings that I don't end up getting on stream yourselves. Bad! Oh no. That means it's gonna make me cry too. Like stuffed animal forever gone bad. Oh god. Oh boy. Yeah. Gonna play yourself at one point? Just gonna wait for sale? Gotcha, gotcha. Good. Highly recommended this game. As you've seen, this game is amazing. So, highly recommended. Yes. Please do. You found your childhood stuffed animal the other week. Oh, nice. I hope it's in good condition. So, if the internet wasn't wonky last time we streamed this, we probably could have finished the route last stream. I didn't know we were so close. But oh well, it's fine. What other route women you going for now? That's a good question. Who should we go for? Any recommendations? Any votes? We only have 2 others that we know about. Yeah, we still got 2 left. We have Iris and... what's your face? Iris and... the other one. The cool... more masculine one, you know? Who is very obviously flirting with us every time we meet. Oopsie. Eleanor. Yeah, that's the name. Right. Iris is very pretty. Eleanor is also very pretty as well. Yes, yes. Who to choose? Oh no. Am I gonna have to flip for it? Maybe. Got a nickel here. Flip a coin? Yeah, I think I'll do that. Oh. What? Hi, Fang. Welcome in. How are you? So, let's say Iris is heads, Eleanor is tails. Bam. Or I try to get the third ending. The third ending, you say? What? The true ending? Yeah? I don't know, I kind of... if that's the one you mean, I kind of want to save it for last. You know? So we got heads. That means Iris would be next. What? Thank you for your bets. Let me do that hydrate and stretch and everything. 2 more to date, the 3 endings. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that the true ending should be saved for last, of course. Yes. So, we'll be going for Irish next, due to the will of the coin. However, I'm gonna take a tiny little break. Tiny, like a few minutes. Okay? I'll be right back. Let me oh, excuse me. I won't be gone for long. Trust me. Ah. Okay. Hello. I'm back. Oh. Right. Oh. Anything major happen while I was gone? I hope not. What? Yes. We're back, and we're ready to go after Iris. Yeah. Who's Iris? That's a date. Now, let's see. Sunlight pours out onto the afternoon street. Soft golden rays filter through the leaves and dance across the asphalt. I still feel drowsy with the gentle sunlight illuminating my cheeks. I close my eyes in an attempt to return to a land of pleasant dreams. I'm so sleepy. A nap didn't help at all. I'll go buy a cup of coffee instead. Thank you. My school is in an excellent location. There are all kinds of shops and stores nearby. Everyone often hangs out in the area after classes are over. It's that cafe. I could order myself a nice drink and relax. Maybe I'll even work on some of my papers. I cross the street and walk towards the cafe. The bell hanging on the door rings as I push it open. A clear, melodious sound fills my ears. The sweet aroma of coffee slithers into my nostrils. The anxiety that had been building up the past few days finally begins to ease. I decide to spend my time here. I walk towards the counter to place my order. Hello, what would you like to order? Huh? This voice. She works here! I knew it. I look up from the drinks menu and my gaze meets a pair of clear, sharp eyes. There's a flicker of surprise in her eyes, but she recovers quickly, her hesitation giving way to a gentle gaze. I couldn't contain the shock written all over my face. I had to say something. Shuji? What a coincidence. Our fates must be intertwined. Shuji, what are you doing here? I'm friends with the manager of this cafe. Sometimes I like to lend a hand when things get busy. What would you like to drink? Just coffee? Or maybe something with milk? What would you recommend? It's my first time visiting this place. I remember you prefer sweeter drinks. What about a macchiato or an oat latte? The cappuccinos here are also incredible, and... Iris leans over and whispers, ensuring that only I would hear her. I'm quite talented at making cappuccinos. I promise you'll enjoy it, Jume. What do you say? Well, I have no other option than to order a cup, do I? One cappuccino, please. Glad to be of service. Please, take a seat anywhere. I'll bring you your cappuccino when it's ready. Thanks. I take a seat near the window facing the street. The cafe's interior design is simple but elegant. I quite enjoy it. Even an unremarkable corner of the cafe was decorated with various ornaments. A cute and charming place. The music being played is also relaxing, like wind breezing past a pool of water. I can see the ripples colliding with one another, almost as if they're dancing in the middle of the pond. I find myself fully immersed, savoring the smell of coffee and the music cruising through my ears. I didn't even notice that Iris was holding in a tiny smile, walking in my direction. Miss, your coffee. Oh, cute. Oh, are we getting a cake for free as well? I found something on the tray that I hadn't ordered. A delicious looking brownie. Brownie, ooh. Free brownie, she's plotting something! Hi, Hooligan, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. This... Shh. I didn't expect to bump into you here. This is a little present from me. Thanks, Suji. Surprise is written all over my face. I happily grab a spoon and scoop part of the brownie into my mouth. The nuts scattered across the top layer of the brownie mix amazingly with the lava chocolate inside the brownie. Oof, that sounds good. I can feel the sweet flavors exploding in my mouth. The texture of the crushed hazelnuts also helps counteract the sugary taste of the chocolate ganache. My eyes light up. Delicious. Iris, still beaming, looks down and straightens out her uniform. At that moment, I notice the beads of sweat dripping down her forehead and cheeks. She's wearing a pair of formal-looking wedged heels. She doesn't seem tired, but they must be at least a little uncomfortable. Oh, hand her a napkin or thanks for the hard work? Well, I think we should probably be considerate and hand a napkin over, huh? Or would that be embarrassing? Oh, okay, no. I grab a napkin from the box on the table and hand it to Iris. She stands there a little taken aback, but eventually takes the napkin from my hand and wipes the sweat off her face. The coffee tastes great. Thanks, Miss Barista. I knew you'd like it. I made sure to use geisha beans. The sweetness helps counteract the tart taste. Isn't it wonderful? That explains why it tastes different from the cappuccinos I've had before. I'm a huge fan. Take your time. Enjoy. Iris leaves my table with the now empty tray in her hand. The cafe's music is mellow. I softly stir my drink with a small spoon, disturbing the still surface of the coffee. I finally get a moment of tranquility amidst all the complicated emotions I've been experiencing recently. I even got a little surprise. Time flies by. The pedestrians outside the window, the sun, traffic lights, they're all just blurs in the background. The world breezes past me, but my attention is only drawn to Iris. I can even hear the ice cubes clinking around in her shaker. In this moment, I finally understand what it feels like to be moving at a different pace from the rest of the world. Shuji fits in here so well. I feel like I'm seeing the real her. I don't see her flashing her signature smile, and she's not carefully adjusting her tone of voice all the time. She's completely immersed in her own world, a world full of grinding coffee beans, adjusting the record player, and swaying in conjunction with the gentle music. Iris's mood is infectious. I pull out my laptop and quickly grind out my work. One of my tasks is a dull and boring essay. Maybe I'm just in a good mood, but I find myself surprisingly not hating the thought of proofreading my own work. I quickly come face to face with the bottom of my cup. I reluctantly drink the last few drops of coffee mixed in with the now melted ice before collecting my things and getting ready to head back to campus. Hey, Iris. Say goodbye to Iris in person, obviously. Or not. I walk towards Iris without a second thought. She's currently cleaning up some spilled coffee grounds. Her sleeves are rolled up. I see her long, elegant arms. Gigi, I'm heading back to the campus. Huh? Is it time for your next class? Be careful on your way there. Yes, and just one quick thing. When does your shift typically end? Around 6. Why? She looks at me inquisitively. I can't help but feel a bit nervous. I heard that a new boutique opened up recently around here. If you're free after work, I'd love to check it out with you. I'd like to repay her for helping me secure that internship. I can buy her a gift or something later. I'd love to, but I'm afraid I can't. I have some matters I need to handle after I'm done with my shift. I won't be free later today. Oh, no worries. Another day then? Sure. I'm heading out now. Bye, Shuji. Take care. Bye. Okay. What does she have to handle after work? What could be so important, huh? How has work been? You're so considerate, Shuji. Really? It's because I recommended you. We shouldn't focus on just me. How have you been, Shuji? I've been good. Really? That's awesome. Let me treat you to dinner sometime when you're free, Shuji. Yeah, of course. Hell yeah. No one expects the local Iris Inquisition. No one expects it. No. Let's see. Greetings, Selena. How dost thou fare? A familiar voice pops up behind me. I turn around and see Phoenix's tall figure standing before me. She's holding a white porcelain teacup in her hand. The exquisite quality of the smooth and silky porcelain stands out, even in the dim light of the balcony. Taking a closer look, I notice intricate patterns on the teacup. Sharp lines and soft shadows weave together a stunning miniature landscape painting. I absolutely certainly do not own a cup like this. My mom and I would have turned it into a family heirloom if I did. Did you buy this? I ask, curious. Nay, 'tis simply one I have grown accustomed to using. I brought it along as I shall be living here henceforth. I nod after hearing her answer, but I'm still unable to contain the question looming in my heart. I've been wondering, what should I do? She pauses, taken aback. I see, thou art troubled by thy fate. Thy past life was smooth, uneventful, yet now, facing uncertain doom, thou findest thyself lost. Fret not, we shall persist and free thee of this most dreadful curse. Remain calm, Selena. No matter what may come, I swear upon mine own existence to protect thee. Phoenix, put too much pressure on you? My words surprise her. 'Tis my duty as thy guardian angel. I'm touched by the determination behind her words. I can't find the words to properly express my gratitude towards her. Phoenix silently looks at me. Her aura under the night sky is serene and steadfast. A cool breeze brushes past me. All my worries recede like the tide, at least for now. I recall the discussion I just had with Phoenix and Belle 30 minutes ago. I think that neighbor is pretty cool. Maybe she'll be our silly little Selena's soulmate. I know exactly who she's talking about. I pause for a moment, unsure how to respond. Nixie and I have been friends for a long time. I can't start thinking about her that way just because of a curse. Weren't you listening to Phoenix? We'll break the curse as long as her fate and her heart align with yours. Plus, she'll get a girlfriend who loves her. Isn't that a win-win situation? But she might not have feelings for me. She buys you boba every single day. I think you two are a perfect match. You can get a job if you want boba that badly. You'll help contribute to the household expenses. If I may interject, that mentoring companion of thine, though far from beyond school, is a most excellent choice. Mentoring classmate? What on earth is this? I grumble internally. No, dear. What kind of absurd matchmaking is this? Selena barely even knows her. Thy suggestion is more absurd still. One mere cup of milk tea sways thine judgment? It was 3. Okay. I quickly change the subject before they can start bickering again. In any case, our top priority is finding my soulmate as soon as possible. Indeed. So, what should I do? Phoenix opens her palm, where an old antique compass rests. Its color is faded over time, marking its age. Hey, Cookie! Yes, thank you for looking, Sora. Mwah! I will enjoy, yes. I hope you're having a good day, Cookie. How are you? Happy Thursday. The needle at the center of the compass points toward an unknown direction. I examine its mysterious nature carefully, yet I cannot understand what it means. Belle curiously leans in to take a look as well. After a moment, she takes a step back, frustrated. It seems she also has no idea what this means. This compass was bestowed upon me by mine own master. It aligns itself of its own accord, governed only by the tides of thy destiny. Master? The head of the Yan family. The continuation of the Yan bloodline hath rested solely upon her shoulders. She cannot reveal herself, yet her heart doth weigh heavy in concern for thee. She entrusted me with this compass so that I may aid thee in thy journey. Really? It's such a shame I left my old town at such a young age. I know nothing about my family. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm glad you're doing well. I can't believe there's still a Yan family head. I thought these roles only existed in fantasy novels. Now that I think about it, I really don't know much about my family. My parents rarely mention them either. Phoenix gestures for me to take the compass. I reluctantly hold it in my palm and flick the needle. But instead of snapping back to its original position, it begins to spin uncontrollably. Why is the needle doing this? Isn't it supposed to be aligned with my astrological chart? It reflects thy current predicament. Are you saying the needle represents my unfortunate fate? Like a candle on the verge of being extinguished by the wind? Phoenix's expression is complex. She doesn't respond, but I know the answer. For the first time in my life, I feel a looming sense of dread. Death. Not dread. There's that too, but it's mainly death. Possibility of death is like a python wrapping itself around my neck. A feeling of suffocation arises within me unlike anything I've ever felt before. Shouldst thou cross path with thy soulmate, the compass shall respond. Good or evil, it shall reveal all. Phoenix calmly explains the cruel reality I'm facing. In order to survive, I must improve my relationships with others. I'll have to rely on their feelings to continue living. But what is love? Is it really fated destiny if I approach someone with the intention of falling in love with them? This approach conflicts with my belief of what love is. I imagine the options here would only really affect whether I get the true ending or not, and since we're not bothering with that right now, we'll just, do what we always choose. I already prepped myself mentally, but I can't help feeling scared. Fear is natural. I'm scared that one day I'll just drop dead, but I'm also scared of becoming someone who's blinded by their need to survive. Panic and fear overtake me like a tsunami. I'm drowning under these waves of emotions. Under the night sky, Ocean City remains lively. The lights are bright and the crowds are moving endlessly. In the narrow alleyways, bustling food stalls, and thriving commercial streets, groups of people chat and stroll in every direction. Everyone's enjoying this ordinary day. But all of this seems so far away from me. My life is like an hourglass, counting down with every grain of sand. It was all so ordinary back then. I didn't expect to feel like this. I'm immersed in my own sadness, unable to escape from the misery that's consuming me. Phoenix can sense my inner turmoil. She silently stands to the side, waiting, only letting out a sigh once the tea runs cool. How fares thine heart? If I meet my soulmate, then great. If I don't, I'm not going to go against my morals just to survive. If this is my way of coping with everything, I guess this is my way of coping with everything. Ugh. Phoenix smiles gently, and with a flick of her fingers, the cold tea becomes piping hot again. Why? Thou hast not changed. Let that alone ease thine. That alone eases mine own heart. I haven't changed? Humans are fickle, yet thou alone dost remain steadfast, even in such conflict. I'm struggling to wrap my head around her sentence, but I can tell she's trying to encourage me. I don't want Phoenix to worry, so I force myself to smile. Meep meep. The phone in my pocket rings. I pull out my phone. The text from an unknown number. The sender is Huanyu Technology. Ba ba ba. And we get the onboarding process, internship, hello. The message makes my mood a lot better. At least that's one less problem I have to deal with. Huanyu accepted me! I text my parents and Megan, letting them know the good news. My feelings lift after they congratulate me. I shouldn't fall into despair worrying about what the future holds. I need to live in the present. I quickly compose myself and remember someone I must thank. Gigi, I passed the interview! Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'd like to properly thank you sometime. Congratulations! You did this all by yourself. I didn't help much. Good luck at work. Gigi doesn't respond to the part where I mentioned wanting to properly thank her. I know she's busy, but I'm still a bit disappointed. Phoenix suddenly speaks. A career is a challenging, and the tides are ever-changing. Hold on to thy heart, and let not the world's current sweep thee astray. Phoenix smiles one last time before returning to her room. I just finished cleaning up the guest room and changing the sheets. Bella settled into the storage room next to the guest room. I'd put her there to avoid yet another argument between her and Phoenix. I need to get my rest. I did clean the storage room, but there were still a couple items I hadn't moved out. For the past few days, I've heard Belle rummaging through the stuff in there. After Phoenix returns to her room, Belle restlessly pops out and knocks over the porcelain cup Phoenix had left on the table, inspecting it like a thief. She uses something this incredible to drink tea? I've never seen a cup like this before. What? What? More like that, probably. I walk over, fixing the cup. I notice 4 words engraved on the bottom. On city private seal. That must be some city from thousands of years ago. The corners of my mouth twitch. No wonder that cup looks so old. It's an ancient relic. I carefully place it down, terrified of breaking it. I know I've read all this stuff before, but it's practice, you know? I hope y'all don't mind. The next day was a Saturday. Megan was over the moon once I told her about getting accepted into Huanyu and gleefully encouraged me to go out and celebrate. I've been miserable because of my soulmate problems, but it'd be nice to forget about those worries and enjoy a night with my friends. I immediately begin discussing the details with Megan. Let's get barbecue. We can go to that place you like. Sure, I've been craving their drinks. Why don't we invite Cassidy? She's been in a bad mood recently, so maybe she'll cheer up if we invite her. The more the merrier. Cassidy might not enjoy events with so many people, but I should still ask. I open Instagram and send her a message. Are you free today? Want to grab dinner with me and Megan? Sorry, I'm busy. Oh, but I have a question, Selena. Remember my sister? She saw the message you just sent and was quite interested in this dinner. Ah, your sister Eleanor. Can she tag along? It's fine if you say no. Of course, the more the merrier. I texted Suji yesterday saying I'd like to thank her, but she didn't respond to that part of my message. Maybe that was her way of indirectly rejecting me, but it doesn't hurt to try. Suji, my friends and I are going out for a barbecue to celebrate me getting the internship. Are you free tonight? I wouldn't have gotten the interview without your help. I hope you can come. I hold my phone above my head, waiting for a response, but none arrives. Disappointment crawls into my heart. To be fair, this was a last-minute invitation, and I've already mentally prepped myself for her to say no. Plus, all the attendees are my friends. Gigi doesn't know anyone apart from Megan. It's completely understandable she doesn't want to come. I sent 2 more texts in quick succession. There'll be people you don't know, so it's totally fine if you don't want to come. We can meet up some other day. Sorry, Gigi, I didn't think this through. Hey, that one person. Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. She finally responds around noon. No, you're good. I'm delighted that you invited me to celebrate with your friends. I'm sorry, I just saw your text. I've been busy the entire day. My shift ends at 5. Will I make it if I get there at 6? Yes, of course. I was worried I came off as rude. I'll wait for you. Be there or be square. I didn't expect Shuji to accept my invitation. Megan's surprised when I tell her. She informs me that Shuji is typically busy with her classes and rarely attends social gatherings. I'm quite flattered by the fact she agreed. I cook up a few dishes and leave them in the fridge. I tell Belle to heat them up for dinner. I make a mental note to also bring back some delicious food for her and Phoenix as a late-night treat. Belle immediately protests. She's begging to tag along. I don't want... You're so cruel, Selena. You forced me to live with this woman, then have me heat up food for her. Am I just a servant? Tears and snot stream down her face. I've gotten used to her dramatics, but this still gives me a headache. Doing good? Just chilling? Good. I have no choice. A little white lie never hurt anyone. Look, Phoenix has no idea how to use anything in my kitchen. How could I leave her alone in my apartment? Why don't you step into my shoes tonight and help me look after this place, okay? Step into your shoes? As out of the family? Belle immediately stops crying. Her eyes widen in surprise. She's enticed. I'll be the head of Ocean City Yan family branch? Acting head. Having spent a few days with her, I knew she could talk nonsense just like Megan. Even more than Megan, actually. Good thing I'm experienced. I coaxed Belle using the title of Acting Head Ocean City Branch. She now stands with authority in her hands, buzzing around to draw blueprints for developing the branch. I give Belle a couple reminders, mostly about not arguing with Phoenix, not jumping around on the furniture, cleaning up her cat fur, and getting dressed before leaving the bathroom after taking a shower. Before I can finish my speech, I hear a faint movement at my door, and the doorbell rings. Is it Megan? She's so early. Ow. Quick drink. Pardon. She has some slight abs going on, I see. I never really noticed that before, I think. I open the door. The person standing in front of me is holding a few cups of bubble tea, smiling brightly. Good afternoon, Gigi. I was about to remind Belle to invite Nixie for dinner. I didn't expect her to beat me to it. She smiles and looks a bit embarrassed when she meets my eyes. I just got home. I heard you're getting barbecue. I wasn't planning on hiding it from her and replied without a second thought. Yeah, I passed my interview and got an internship. I was planning on celebrating. My words seemed to have the the intended effect on Nyx. She pouts as if she's hurt. She locks arms with me, swinging back and forth. I completely forgot that I wanted to follow up with, would you like to join us? I'm really happy for you, Gigi. I was sad I couldn't help you with your interview, and I'll be even more devastated if you don't invite me along to the celebration. I don't want us to be so distant. Let me come along with you, Gigi. I was planning on inviting her anyway, but since she's already here, I might as well pop the question now. I don't know. Of course, I was planning on inviting you anyway. Nyx blinks. It feels like you're trying to say this just to appease me, but I'm still happy. I'll forgive you for giving me the cold shoulder these past few days. Cold shoulder? What? Anyways, why don't we head out together this afternoon? I should mention that I also invited my classmates. You don't know any of them, so we could do something by ourselves some other day. Wow, that's an appealing offer. You're not attempting to dissuade me from attending tonight, are you? I didn't expect Nixie to think that. I hurry to explain myself when she suddenly lowers her head and nuzzles against my shoulder. She was just teasing me. Can't I have both? What? Then it's a deal. Only kids are forced into picking one or the other. I'm going to have dinner with you and your friends, and we'll celebrate on our own. I really don't know what to do with you. Fine, it's a deal. Now that's how it should be, Gigi. I'm going home to get ready. Get ready for what? I can't dress sloppily when I'm going out with you, Gigi. I need to get ready. Give me a heads up 10 minutes before we leave. She returns to her own apartment after saying that. I let out a helpless sigh and shut my door. When I turn around, I meet Belle's mischievous eyes. You. Before I can finish my sentence, Belle shuffles over, giggling. She grabs the milk tea Nyx had left hanging on my doorknob and expertly stabs the straw in. She drinks. You're way too good at this, aren't you? It's all thanks to the generosity of Selena's girlfriend. Don't call her that. Belle hums some random tune as she takes all 3 cups of milk tea back to her nest. I shout from behind her, You can have mine, but save a cup for Phoenix. She wants less sugar. I swear I hear Belle mutter, Old woman drinking 30% sugar. No taste, before her door shuts. Time flies by. Before long, it's time for dinner. I fix my eyebrows and call Nyx, telling her we're about to head out. I run into Megan after coming downstairs. Here, I got you something to celebrate your new internship. She hands me a beautifully wrapped box, a smug smile on her face. I bought it 2 weeks ago. I even calculated shipping times to make sure it'd arrive on time. You had that much faith in me? What if I failed? Then it'd be a gift congratulating on taking a step towards a different future. I let out a pfft and tuck the box into my bag. When I look up, I accidentally meet Nyx's gaze. Nyx loops her arm around mine, swinging it playfully. I'm hungry, Gigi. How much longer until we get there? I check the time, trying to comfort myself and ease her impatience. Soon. It's not far. Haste makes waste. I spot Eleanor from a distance, waiting in front of the barbecue restaurant with one hand casually tucked into her pocket. Her striking appearance has caught the attention of various passers-by, but she seems used to it. She remains composed. Eleanor only makes her way through the crowd once she sees me. She grins. Congratulations on the internship, Selena. This is a present I bought for you. I hope you can have a successful and fiery career. She and I frequently text nowadays. We've started getting to know each other. Fiery? Are you giving me a stove? Sure, I'll give you one some other day. Megan curiously studies Eleanor's face, which looks just like Cassidy's. You're Cassidy's older sister, right? Hi, nice to meet you. I'm a friend of hers. Oh, are you Megan? Cassidy's mentioned you before. Really? What did she say? That's a secret. I'm gonna interrogate her later. I'm also curious. But we should head inside. Nixie's hungry. The person standing next to me shrinks behind my back, gently squeezing my hand. With that, we enter the restaurant, chatting and laughing. I give my name at the reservation desk. To my surprise, the server tells me someone's already waiting inside. I turn around and spot an elegant figure sitting at a table. Who else could it be but Shuji? Her gaze immediately lands on me when she spots the four of us walking in. She then scans over the rest of the group and nods, greeting us. You're here. I thought I'd sit and wait for you. It's too hot outside. I hope you don't mind, Shume. Of course not. I'm glad you're here, Shuji. Well, since you said you really wanted me to come, I came straight from work. She teases before beckoning a server to bring us some more utensils. I pull out the chair opposite Iris, but before I can sit down, Eleanor and Nix claim the seats beside me, one on the left and one on the right. Since no one really knows each other and our food isn't here, we fall into a period of awkward silence. I'm the host, so I figure I should start the conversation. Thank everyone for coming. Yes. Thanks everyone for coming. This is something that I missed out. A complete whoopsie. Hold on. Log. Here we go. This restaurant is delicious, so eat as much as you like. And don't worry, I will. I can already smell the delicious meat. I can't wait to get in. Me too, me too. I've been waiting for this. I'm going to feast in your honor, Selena. Like you don't already, Megan. I didn't expect the atmosphere to lighten up so quickly after I finished my mini speech. Everyone's chatting with each other. The delicious aroma from the sizzling meat fills the air and slithers into my nose. I'm practically drooling as I watch the thick slices of pork turn golden brown. The oil on the meat glistens. The meat looks ready. I reach out with my chopsticks, ready to grab a piece. However, as soon as I move my chopsticks, I notice that there's already a piece of meat in my bowl. I look to my side. Eleanor beams. You did a great job. Congratulations on passing your interview. Her unexpected kindness leaves me at a loss for words. I smile back. You eat too. Don't be shy. I just finished my sentence and suddenly I feel something pressing against the corner of my lip. I turn to the other side. Nix is trying to feed me. The first bite is for Gigi. Say ah. Is she going to feed me? A blush rises in my cheeks. Everyone's watching. But her gaze is so affectionate that I simply can't refuse. I carefully avoid her chopsticks and take a bite. My voice muffled. Thank you, Nixie. The meat is fresh off the grill. It's still piping hot. I reach out to grab my water when a cup of cold maggioli appears in front of me. I'm temporarily stunned and hesitatingly lift my head, meeting Iris's eyes. She smiles. How about some maggioli? I just tried some. It's sweet, and the alcohol percentage is fairly low. I'm dizzy and lightheaded before even taking a sip of the drink. Shuji, you're so thoughtful. I also like sweet drinks. This rice wine is amazing. Really? That's a win in my book. Thanks, Shuji. I raise my cup of maggioli. The cool liquid slides down my throat. It's refreshing and helps with the greasiness from the meat. Shuji, do you still want soju? I'm curious about the taste. We're already drinking, so maybe next time. It'll be my treat. I don't know whether or not to take her next time as an invitation or a polite refusal, but I nod in agreement, taking another sip of the rice wine. Eleanor joins our conversation as well. We're classmates, so she also refers to Iris as Shuji. We are this time? Going out with her next time? Yes, this time. Welcome back, Fire. How you doing? Shuji, do you typically enjoy drinking? There's another place I'd recommend. Why not bring me along next time you and Selena go out? I'm actually not a huge fan of alcohol. I just wanted to try something new with Selena. Iris subtly refuses, but Eleanor seems unaware. She beams. Well, I hope you don't mind if I invite myself then. Eleanor's usually completely focused on her studies. Her words are direct. Iris's smile fades. Ah! You were gone for so long. But you're back, and that's what counts. Oh. Ah. Thank you for the hydrate. Ah. Okay. Huh? Now that you're here again, sit back, relax, enjoy. As we go through Iris's route now. Of course I don't mind. We'll invite you next time. Not wanting any misunderstandings to come out of this awkward interaction, I hurriedly chime in. We can find a place first and then set a date. There's plenty of time. Eleanor meets my gaze and drops the subject. Who? How's the meat? I dip the meat Eleanor plopped in my bowl in sauce and then take a bite. I aggressively nod. Delicious. You have a bite too. This sauce is incredible. You'll burn yourself if you eat too fast, Shumei. Be careful. Indeed. We can visit a Japanese restaurant next time. Would you be interested, Selena? Okay, let's do it. Sake is light and refreshing. I think you'll like it. The topic returns to alcohol. I'm unable to contribute much, so I listen as Eleanor and Iris ramble on and on about the various different types of alcohol from various different countries. It's relaxing. Nick sticks another piece of meat in my mouth. Gigi, do these two often drink alcohol? I'm so confused. Hey, you must be hungry. I'll feed you. Oh boy. I was so worried about how dinner would go. But once it's finally over and I step outside, it feels like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I take a deep breath. The fresh air is incredible. It feels amazing. Let's end here for the night. Be careful on your way home. See you next time, Miss Yan. I wish you the best. Thanks. I hope everything goes well. Let's meet up next time as well. I hope to hear some good news about you getting an official position at Huan Yu soon. Shuji, that's too much pressure. I'm just kidding. Remember that work-life balance is important. Internships are challenging at first, so learn how to manage your time wisely. You can contact me if you have any questions. Shuji, you must be busy. Aren't you graduating soon? She smiles at Iris and then turns to look at me, her golden eyes high-spirited. Yes, but I always have time to respond to Shumei. That's nice. I'd like to graduate soon, too. The conversation between Iris and Eleanor is fairly standard, but there's a sense of unnaturalness in the air. However, it's getting late, so I bid them both farewell. Okay. Bye, Shuji. Bye, Eleanor. Get home safe. Goodbye. You be careful too. Text me when you get home. After saying goodbye to them, only Nyx and Megan are left by my side. Nyx continues walking forward, but Megan leans in. Incredible, Selena. You're like the female protagonist of some Soulmate game. Hey, keep it down. What on earth are you saying? Are you completely blind? Did you not notice? They both wanted to ask you out. Megan is a professional yapper. I really have no idea what to do with her, so I hasten my steps, leaving her behind. I increase my walking speed, making sure to leave some space in between us. Megan is clearly having the time of her life. She slyly winks with a smirk. I'm just messing with you. Good luck at your internship. Yeah, you too. I suddenly feel a pang in my chest. Megan has been by my side all throughout college. She's extroverted, friendly, and loyal. We've been through so much together. I didn't think we'd go our separate ways before even graduating. Would we still be able to casually hang out like this after we get our degrees? I might not even have that much time left. I spend Sunday preparing for my internship. It's not until I roll into bed that I recall the awkward, tense atmosphere of last night's barbecue. A sense of unease creeps in. I told Shuchi I'd invite her out, just the two of us. But it ended up being a large group of people. Maybe she doesn't like being in crowded environments. Plus, she and Eleanor seem to be on different pages. I'm getting another headache just thinking about it. There goes my drowsiness. I sit up and pull out my phone, surprised by a few pending transactions I'd received. We decided on splitting the bill evenly. They took into consideration the fact that I'm just starting my new job, but I don't actually have any income. Plus, the barbecue was on the pricier side. I'm going to treat them to a proper meal after I get my first paycheck. Text Iris. Definitely. Good evening, Shuji. Are you busy? Not really. I'm free right now. What's up? I just wanted to see what you thought about dinner last night. The barbecue was delicious. Thanks for inviting me. Good. I was worried you would feel out of place with so many people around. Impossible. We're all adults. Socializing is going to be important for our futures. But what? Did anything leave you dissatisfied last night? No. The food was delicious and the atmosphere was lively. But we did order too much. I had another dish I wanted to try, but I was stuffed. Let's go again next time. Just the two of us. We'll order what you like. Oh dear, you've noticed what I'm implying. I was already drafting a message I'd send upon your refusal. How could I ever refuse you? I wanted to privately thank you anyway. Well, we can meet up outside that reason as well, can't we? Hey, Phoenix. Well, as well goes the day stream. Going very well so far. Shaping up to be a great Thursday for me. I hope it's the same for you. How are you? After I turn my phone off, I wearily lie down, thinking about my internship. My new job starts tomorrow. I don't know what it'll be like at Huanyu, and I won't know anyone. This is an environment I've never been in before. Of course, it's daunting. I wish Megan were interning at Huanyu as well. I shake my head, ridding myself of the thought. Selena, why do you keep expecting others to accompany you? Interning is like a baby bird just learning how to fly. I need to try spreading my wings. Oh my, Selena. You're acting super sus. Are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. Wait. Where's Phoenix? That old woman left. I don't know where she went. She was muttering something about, I cannot live under someone else's roof without contributing something. If you ask me, I think she's going through menopause. Phoenix isn't as thoughtless as Belle. Is she trying to find a job? I won't bother her. I'm worried Belle will make a fuss again, so I keep that thought to myself. You're nowhere. Oh? How come I can see you? Huh? Hello! How you doing, Pora? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome back. Hey, doesn't your internship officially start tomorrow? You should be in bed. You don't want to be late, do you, Selena? You little rascal. You're right. I'm gonna go wash up. Oops. I spent the entire night on my phone. Life is just endless failure. I rush into the bathroom, leaving behind Belle, who's trying to imitate someone mature. I take a shower and do my skincare routine. I'll be in perfect condition for tomorrow. I stand outside Huan Yu's office building, looking up at this towering skyscraper in front of me. I try to pump myself up, practicing my smile one more time using the reflection in the glass. I calmly walk through the revolving doors. I'm early. Once I'm done with the onboarding process, I find my seat. I didn't expect that the desk next to mine already has someone there. She has her back towards me, but she seems so familiar. I squint my eyes. Is that... why is it you? That familiar figure is my best friend Megan. What are you doing here? I'm losing my mind. I got transferred here. But hey, now we're co-workers. Aren't you happy? Happy? You wish. When did you find out? Megan awkwardly chuckles, clearly guilty. Like 2 days ago? I'm furious. She could have mentioned this to me over the last few days. She kept her mouth shut. I told her immediately after getting my internship. I huff, turning my back against her. I even purse my lips and refuse the breakfast she offers me. Since this is my first day at work, the department head doesn't give us many tasks to do. I've frequently helped out the student council, so I'm already well versed with all of these tasks. To be honest, I must thank the idiot sitting right next to me for that. I've been ignoring her this entire morning, busy paying attention to the training we've been given. And make sure to keep in mind the points I mentioned. A lot of previous interns have made these mistakes before because they weren't taking this job seriously. As incoming interns, your focus right now should be on mastering the basics. She looks at her watch when she finishes her sentence. Alright, it's noon. Head over to the cafeteria for lunch. Whether it's at school or at work, everyone's favorite part of the day is lunch. As soon as the department head dismisses us, Megan makes her way over to me with a pitiful look on her face. Selena, I was wrong. I shouldn't have kept this from you. I promise I'll tell everything to you from now on. So please forgive me, okay? I was going to tell you at dinner the other night, but the atmosphere just felt off at first. And then I got so wrapped up in talking everyone that I forgot. I'm sorry, I'm reading it again. For practice and experimentation. Wow. Anyways, there wasn't a suitable time to say anything, so I just planned on surprising you today. I'll buy you boba later, okay? A large. An extra large, okay? She pleadingly bats her eyes. It's both adorable and hilarious. I've already cooled off after a whole morning at work, and honestly, I'm more delighted than anything else. I can't hold back my smile any longer. Fine, I'll forgive you this time. Great. You have no idea how gloomy I was when you kept ignoring me. I felt completely despaired. All right, that's enough out of you. Let's have lunch. Sure. Look, you have no idea how surprised I was when I got the transfer notice. Since it's our first day at work, Megan and I get slightly lost before finally making it to the cafeteria. Almost all the seats are taken. There's only a few empty chairs in the corner. We have no choice but to put our bags down on a table near the window and get in line for lunch. I think next time on Eleanor's route, we'll skip this stuff that we've read before. A small commotion breaks out in front of us while we're in line. Who's that? I don't know, but she's gorgeous. Aren't all the interns already here? How's there still someone new? Megan is a huge gossip. After hearing this, she immediately cranes her head to take a good look, then excitedly taps me. Hey, look over there. That older woman in front of us really stands out. I feel like she doesn't belong here. And it's her. I follow Megan's finger and notice a woman who indeed catches my eye. She's tall and dressed in a suit, clearly on a different level than all of ours. She gives off rich kid experiencing the ordinary life vibes. Rich people really are different from commoners like us. You can't fake that attitude. I nod in agreement. Even just her silhouette stands out from everyone else. Do you think she's the daughter of some higher up? Stop randomly making guesses. We should just focus on doing our jobs well. We return to our seats after getting lunch. The woman we'd just been staring at is now sitting at a table in front of us. She's flipping through her phone, absent-mindedly picking out her food with her chopsticks. Doesn't seem like she's very hungry. Megan and I aren't the only ones secretly observing her, but she doesn't seem to mind. In fact, she's not paying attention to any of us. We get 2 hours for lunch. After we finish our meal, we walk around downstairs until Megan is summoned by her boss. I take a stroll by myself before leisurely making my way back. From a distance, I spot a pile of documents on my desk and a coffee cup with a special logo. I recognize this logo. It's a coffee shop nearby. Megan and I were just talking about giving that place a try. Now, okay, I have to ask, do you guys want me to read through all this again, or do you want me to skip? I can skip if everybody wants. No worries. And we can just go through the Iris events, yeah? But that place usually has a super long line. It did take us ages to get something. I didn't think Megan would secretly buy me coffee. Now this is more surprising than her transfer to Huan Yu. I grin, picking the cup up. I don't want it to accidentally spill over all those precious documents. I gloss over the files. It's obviously a level above the task we've been handling this morning. However, work needs to get done. I split the documents into separate categories, putting user research and data on top and demand underneath. I need to process the research results first before I can handle the rest. It's a challenge, but also the first official task I've received here at Huan Yu. I grit my teeth and get it done. After a lot of hard work and effort, I finally finished part of the task. I absent-mindedly reached for the coffee, only to find the cup empty. Is this the life of a corporate drone? I see 1 billion empty coffee cups and late nights in my future. 2 people suddenly enter the room as I mope about. It's Executive Chi, the woman at my interview the other day. And the other woman is the older woman Megan and I saw in the cafeteria. Are you sure it's here? Don't disturb their work. Yes, but it's fine if I can't find it. I'll just buy 2 more cups. Then find it. After Executive Chi finishes speaking, the older woman glances left and right as if she's searching for something. What are they searching for? Just then, her eyes flicker over to me. and I meet her glance, clueless, uncertain. Eh? Before I know it, I find her standing in front of me, a forced smile on her face, as she stares at the cup of coffee in my hand. Before looking up at me, her eyes are accusing. My heart stops, and I quickly retrieve my hand. Don't tell me this cup of coffee actually belongs to her. Now that I think about it, that makes a lot more sense. Megan and I weren't apart for long. How could she possibly have the time to buy me coffee? The woman remains silent, staring down at me, awaiting my next move. I nervously stand up, fighting the urge to shrink back against her scrutinizing gaze, and awkwardly say, I'm so sorry. Is this coffee yours? I saw my friend bought it for me. I apologize for the trouble I've caused. Why don't I buy you another cup? Executive Chi has walked over and gives her an exasperated glance. Hey, Chairwoman Rosalie Chi, how come you still haven't fixed this lousy habit of yours? Why do you keep putting things in random places? Chairwoman? Perhaps my reaction was too exaggerated. The woman in front of me chuckles and reassuringly pats me on the shoulder. Don't worry about it. I shouldn't have left it there. Think of it as an award for doing your job so well. I'm sorry, Chairwoman. I didn't mean to. My heart is filled with nothing but regret. I should have double-checked with Megan. Now I've finished the Chairwoman's coffee on my first day at work. Who would possibly believe that story? It's okay. We're not mad at you. Relax. Even though Victoria's facial expression is normal, I can tell she's trying to comfort me. I appreciatively smile. Rosalie watches our interaction before suddenly interjecting. No, there should be more. My heart skips a beat. I don't know what else of the chairwoman's belongings I've accidentally destroyed. I brought over some documents from the head office. I put it underneath the latte. Have you seen it? Are those the files? I gingerly point towards the spreadsheets I just finished on my computer screen. Rosalie's lighthearted gaze suddenly freezes. She walks around me and stares at the results I've compiled, squinting. Her serious expression sends goosebumps down my spine. Oh, yes, it's this. Did you finish it already? Sorry, I thought our department was responsible for it. I can't tell what she's thinking at all, so I awkwardly chime in. This was indeed meant for your department, but something unexpected has happened. Why don't you come with me for a second? Can I really refuse? I balance the pros and cons, deciding to face these terrible misunderstandings head on. Okay. She starts walking before I can even answer. Victoria stands in the same spot, but follows the chairwoman after I agree. I trail behind them like a lost puppy. Ow! I only sense the sweat dripping down my forehead once we've reached the door to Victoria's office. My breath hitches. Even though Rosalie is smiling and reassuring me that everything is fine, her sharp eyes make me want to hide underneath a desk. Victoria gently shuts the door to the office. The soft click sounds like an anvil is dropped right on my head. She silently stands next to Rosalie, their eyes chaining me to the floor. This joint hearing makes me feel like I'm about to hand in my resignation. To be honest, I'm quite surprised. I didn't think you would sort through all those files. Are you one of our new interns? It's not about the coffee. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest. Yes. She smiles, her fingers tapping the desk in front of her. Would you be open to relocating to another department for your internship? Let's stop here. Don't scare her. Victoria's tone is harsh, but Rosalie doesn't seem to care. She stares straight at me, waiting for a response. Refuse! I can sense that the chairwoman wants me to work for her at the head office. I'd be treated much better than I am here. But her attitude makes me unsettled. I don't want to offend her, so I choose my words carefully. Thank you for the offer, Chairwoman Chi. But as a new intern, I feel as though Huan Yu is much better suited to my needs. Executive Chi has taken care of me very well. Don't be so quick to refuse. Who knows? Maybe I could take care of you better than Executive Chi. Her tone is lighthearted, but her gaze is still just as serious as it was before. It's as if I'm some new toy she's inspecting from the display window. It's unnerving. Or perhaps my words are meaningless. The only ones with power right now are her and Victoria. I subconsciously looked towards Executive Chi. She refused. Stop pressuring her. Rosalie ignores Victoria and repeats her question. Are you sure? I'm sorry, Chairwoman. Please allow me to refuse. Rosalie smiles. Are you really refusing my offer? Huan Yu is a new company. I can personally train you if you decide to join us at the head office. I'm enticed, but I truly enjoy my current position here at Huan Yu. Rosalie pats Victoria on the shoulder after I say the word but, affectionately ignoring Victoria's cold expression. What a shame. Seems like I can't convince you otherwise. Vicky, I'm so jealous. How did you get such a good employee? Someone else recommended her. I don't dare say another word. I stand there frozen until Victoria waves at me. Head back to work. Wait. I'm about to open the door and exit the office when Rosalie calls out to me. She reaches out and grabs the doorknob, yet is in no hurry to open the door. I caused you a lot of trouble by misplacing my belongings, and inadvertently increased your workload. I'd like to buy you dinner as an apology. What do you say? I don't understand what she's implying, and helplessly glance towards Victoria. My heartbeat calms down when Victoria nods. She's been protecting me this entire time, so I trust her judgment. Thank you, Chairwoman Chi and Executive Chi. I text Megan since my dinner plans have now changed. Can't grab dinner with you tonight. Get home safe. Huh? You said we'd get coffee together. I just finished running an errand. Apparently the coffee shop has less people around this time. Any mention of coffee sends tears streaming down my cheeks. My entire afternoon has been a burning disaster because of one singular cup of coffee. Megan has unintentionally reopened the wound. I grit my teeth and type out, maybe next time, before putting my phone away. Victoria and Rosalie must have more money than I could possibly imagine. The restaurant they've invited me to is luxurious and high class. I feel out of place dressed in my plain, simple clothes. The two women sitting across from me are familiar with the menu. Rosalie gives me recommendations for what to order after asking my preferences. The food is exquisite, but I feel like I'm sitting on pins and needles. My mouth is tasteless. Are you still hungry? I immediately shake my head, scared there'll be more misunderstandings. I'm completely full. I'll drive you home. Rosalie, you can head back. Be careful on your way there. Call me if anything comes up. She nods, making a call me signal with her hand. This entire day feels like I've survived a hurricane. Why so nervous? How could I not be nervous? I didn't expect your cousin to be the chairwoman. I feel like I've stumbled upon some classified secret I'm not supposed to know. It's not a secret. We're just relatives. Are you upset with me for denying you a transfer opportunity? She casually asks, but I can tell she's searching for a serious answer. Empathize. No, I understand. You must have had your own reasons and made the decision that was best for both me and the company. She nods her head. You're reasonable, knowledgeable, and capable. You'll be promoted provided you continue working hard. Thanks for the compliment. Selena, I'm uncomfortable letting you work under the Chi group. Is it that scary? I don't know what others think, but to me, the Chi group is all about connections and establishing relationships. It's not really a place where you can grow. Victoria's words pierced me like a knife. The Chi group would be a living nightmare. Good thing I didn't make the wrong choice. I'm grateful I didn't dive headfirst into Rosalie's trap. Victoria only drives away after I've gone upstairs. After I take a shower, I notice I've received a text. It's her again. Wonderful job today. Get some rest. Thank you, Executive. You too. You can just call me Victoria. No need for such formalities. Victoria? Like this? It feels weird. Executive Victoria. You just took 2 steps back. I'll just call you that when we're alone. Okay. It's getting late. Wonderful job today. Get some rest. You too. Good night. Good night, Selena. Wow. Is it wrong that I kind of wanted to go through that just for the Victoria scenes? Okay. Now, back to Iris. We have to remember we're focusing on Iris now and not Victoria. Young lady, could you help me with my radio? It stopped working again. I haven't been able to catch the news recently because of this. Okay, no, I'm not doing that voice. Coming. I respond, taking the radio into my hands. Ma'am, I'm not too good at fixing things, but I'll try my best. The old lady gives me a pleasant smile. I can sense the expectation lingering in her clouded eyes. I first adjust the volume. When that doesn't work, I try restarting the radio. But it's useless. I awkwardly stand there. I don't want to give up, but I also don't know what else to do. I'm only volunteering here to get credits. I didn't expect to be faced with such a challenging task on my first day. So we're volunteering at the hospital, that's why we're here. Okay. Ma'am, does the radio not have any sound, or is it unable to change channels? I hear a familiar voice behind me. She's already standing next to me before I can even open my mouth to speak. She swiftly takes the radio out of my hands. I turn my head, a little hopeful. She has a warm smile on her face as she chats with the old lady. Isn't that Iris? I haven't seen her in a while. Oh boy. Ask about the radio. Is something wrong with this radio? Yes, the tuner and antenna are working just fine. I'm now wondering if it's the feeder line that's broken. Wow, I didn't expect you to know so much about this, Yuji. Doesn't hurt to learn more about everything. Afterwards, I stand to the side, watching Shuji tinker with the radio. He even moves around from time to time, testing to see if anything's interfering with the signal. She looks so serene when she's fully concentrated on something, just like an angel. However, she's not holding a bouquet of flowers. Instead, it's a radio. I can't help but chuckle at the thought of this. Did something nice cross your mind? Let me see if we get the affection. Don't bother her. Okay. Iris is busy inspecting the radio. I decide to hold my tongue and silently stand to the side as she works her magic. It's still early in the afternoon. The sun's rays are the gentlest right now. Iris is standing sideways. The faint golden hue illuminates her face, her hair bathing in the sunlight as a breeze passes by. I stare at her intently. I can't help but to think, Chuchi looks beautiful when she's concentrating on something. Oh, this radio has been getting worse and worse. started making all these weird buzzing sounds a few days ago. I'll try adjusting the frequency. Sometimes other objects in the room can interfere with the signal, so the radio stops functioning even though all its internal machinery works fine. She looks at me when she's done speaking and hands me her phone. Can you hold my phone for a second? It's a bit inconvenient. Oh, okay. Afterwards, I stand to the side, watching Shuji tinker with the radio. She even moves around from time to time, testing to see if anything's interfering with the signal. She looks so serene when she's fully concentrated on something, like an angel. However, she's not holding a bouquet of flowers. Instead, it's a radio. I can't help but chuckle at the thought of this. Did something nice cross your mind? No, it just feels like there's nothing you can't do, Shuji. No need to sing such high praises. I used to enjoy buying old second-hand goods. They were broken most of the time. I decided to try fixing them myself instead of paying someone to fix them for me. I eventually picked up a few skills here and there. You're incredible. And extremely modest. Iris smiles. She doesn't respond, and instead she returns to the radio to the old lady. I can hear the boring news clearly from the speakers now. Ma'am, it was an issue with the feeder line. Take a look here. Be careful not to touch this part if there's any water on your hand. You could electrocute yourself, and it could mess with the signal. She's so attentive. I see. What nice girls the two of you are. Ma'am, be sure to take care of yourself. We'll come back to visit next time. Bye, ma'am. Take care. We leave the nursing home together after saying goodbye to the grandma. Ma, we both volunteering at this place? Or what were you doing here? Oh, right. I forgot to ask. What were you doing here today? My advisor said that this could satisfy some of my credit requirements. I see. Seems like college credit has brought us together instead of fate this time. You're right. Say, I didn't know you had such a nurturing side, Gigi. Perhaps it's because I have a younger brother and a younger sister. I just got used to taking care of those around me. She looks down, a hint of loneliness in her eyes. It disappears as quickly as it came. The vibe feels off. Over. That's one. Okay. That's down. No, yeah, I figured that was the wrong thing to do. We've never seen a down reaction before. Okay. Gee. I want to say something comforting, but I'm at a loss for words. Huh? This time I see it clearly. A brief flicker of vulnerability, as delicate as the flutter of a butterfly's wings. No, it's nothing important. I just wanted to say that if you're tired, you can always ask for help, okay? Iris laughs in spite of herself. She looks down, contemplating my words. Asking for help is not that simple. Iris hesitates. I quietly wait for her to continue, but she doesn't. After a long pause, a gentle smile returns to her face. Family issues. Before I know it, the sun has already set. I begrudgingly say goodbye to Shuji. I live nearby, but she doesn't. She has to take the bus home. I stand there and watch her leave. I feel like I understand Shuji more. Almost said Shumei. Let's text her. Was today's coffee good? Yes, I loved the hazelnut flavor. I think I also tasted an extra shot of espresso. Indeed. It helps balance the sweetness from the hazelnuts and the cranberries. Gee, the flavors you recommend always suit my tastes. And they come with bonuses, too. It's special treatment reserved only for you. I very much enjoy it. As long as you're happy. It's so mysterious and intriguing. You wish you had a personal barista? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's see. At school. I'm going to go buy something to eat. Do you want anything? No thanks. Hurry up and go before it gets busy. Got it. Bye. She bolts towards the supermarket on campus while I bring my empty water bottle over to the boiler room. I see a familiar figure over in the distance. It's Shuji. She's walking in a hurry. Probably something urgent she has to attend to. I mull over whether or not to say hi. Shit. Before I can speak, Iris stumbles and trips. I rush forward, supporting her staggering figure. Shuji? What's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, it's you. Thanks. Could you help me get to the health center? Of course. I'll take you there now. I help Iris to the health center. Her steps are wobbly. This is the first time I've seen my omnipotent Shuji show any sign of weakness. Oh boy. Seems so cute to just have your partner's tastes on order ready to go before they even know they want it. Yeah, that is cute. It's nothing serious. Just overexertion and mild hypoglycemia. We'll give you a glucose drip for that. Okay, thank you. A nurse takes the glucose drip and begins inserting the needle into Iris's arm. I sit next to her and watch as the needle pierces through her skin. She shudders. I can also see some faint dark circles underneath her eyes. Her foundation and concealer can't cover the extent of her exhaustion. Her pretty face now just looks pale and sickly. Shuji rarely puts herself in such difficult situations. I wonder if something happened. Also, I think she's scared of needles. I'm staring at her so intensely that I don't even notice when she opens her eyes again. We're getting so many choices so quickly. I don't think looking away would be great. Give her advice. I decide to strike first before she can poke fun at me for staring at her. Although looking away could be seen as cute. Let's see. I put on a serious face and start speaking. Shuji, I know you have a lot of important things you need to get done, but your health comes first. You have to take care of yourself. I'm very touched by your concerns, Yume. I can't tell how truthful she's being. I'm glad it does, but you need to focus on your own health. If I hadn't been there just now, you would have hurt yourself. She doesn't say anything. I also don't know what to say. We sit in this awkward silence for a long time before I can finally restart the conversation. Let me check the other one. Look away. Ah! I quickly avert my eyes and look at the IV bag hanging above her head. I let out an uncomfortable cough. The doctor said you have low blood sugar. It's nothing serious, but you need to take care of yourself. You have to eat. Don't be lazy and skip breakfast because you're busy with work. By the way, are you hungry? I still have some leftover oatmeal in my backpack. Do you want it? Or I can go buy you something else. She lowers her head and chuckles, some color returning to her lips. What happened? You seem like you've also been busy, Shumei. She's teasing me again. My cheeks start burning. I once heard that people pretend to be busy when they're embarrassed. Right now, I find myself doing exactly that. She doesn't say anything. I also don't know what to say. We sit in this awkward silence for a long time before I finally restart this conversation. Cute women in hospital must resist nursing her back to health. Why resist, though? Has work been keeping you busy recently? Yes, and some other things. It's almost over, though. She phrases it lightly, but I've seen how busy she is at student council these past few days. You guys hear that? We appear to have a lovely visit by landscapers. Oh boy, I hope that's not too much of an issue. Plus, I've heard rumors that she's also working a part-time job. We don't just have rumors, we've seen her doing it. She served us. The landscapers want to be part of the stream. They do. They do. They want Iris for themselves. They're trying to keep us apart. Cannot be. It's also almost graduation. Anyone would be exhausted juggling all this. Alright, stop worrying about me. I'm fine, aren't I? My heart aches seeing her mask her fatigue, forcing herself to seem relaxed. Offer to help. 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 Student council has been busy recently. Is there some sort of event coming up? Megan seems like she's had her hands full these past few days. We've been prepping for the yearly banquet. There are a ton of things that need to be done. Do you need more people to help out? A little. Everyone has their own lives, and this isn't a mandatory event, so you can't force everyone to help out. Why don't I lend you a hand? I can help with some of the student council stuff so that you can relax a bit. Really? Thanks, Jume. I promise to be there at your disposal. The smile on her face grows even wider. I suddenly realize I might have been a bit rude just now. A cloud of shame blocks my language system and we fall into silence once more. There's not that many people at the health center. I can only hear the ticking of the clock. I'm still lost in thought when suddenly I feel something pressing down on my shoulder. Iris places her head on my shoulder. She's not heavy, but my breath hitches. I'm too scared to even exhale. She's so close. A while passes before she speaks in a low voice. Thanks. I don't say anything. I slightly shift my head so that my cheek is resting on her hair. We're locked in this moment. Each strip of the IV ticks away time like a quiet clock above our heads. Drip. Cute. Mel. Juji, what are you up to? I feel like you've been super busy. Hey up? You can vent to me if you'd like. It's okay, thanks. I'm going back to work if there's nothing else. Okay. Take care of yourself, Gigi. Don't faint again from low blood sugar. Yes, you too. I'm Mal. I'm Mal. I go Mal. I go Mal. Oh. Next thing. She needs a break. Yes, she does. We will give her the break she needs. Megan keeps complaining about how about the extreme amount of work she needs to get done for the student council. Her daily complaints have filled me in on the fact that they desperately need more people to help out. Iris had looked so pale a couple of days ago at the health center. I ultimately ended up offering it to help out to lessen their workload. Iris had deliberated for a while before finally agreeing. She expressed her thanks. Bonk bonk. I knock on the door. Come in. Sorry I'm late, Gigi. Ooh. New outfit? I push the door open and unexpectedly find that Iris is the only person inside the office. She's currently typing something on her laptop. Nice. We will give her the break she needs. Okay, so you take the hammer, I take the blender, the moon takes the... Wait, this isn't what you meant? Oh. Not that kind of break. She turns around when she hears the sound of my voice and smiles. She pats the seat next to her. Thanks for the help. You can take a seat right here. I'll still be around for a bit longer. You can ask me any questions you have. Okay, thanks, Gigi. I should be the one thanking you, no? I walk to her side. She raises her head and smiles at me. Are you done with all your other work? Yep, I made sure to finish it all before coming here. Don't worry, Gigi. Some of my classes had ended already, allowing me to have more free time. I've started showing up to the student council more often. I feel like I've gotten closer to Gigi these past few days. Gigi, does she count as someone I'm close to? I sneak a peek at Iris. Oh, whoopsie. There we go. Continue looking. Her hair shines under the warm glow of the sunlight. It's almost as gentle and soft as her. Maybe I was too obvious, but she turns around. It would be so embarrassing if she caught me staring at her. I quickly avert my gaze and pretend like nothing happened. She lightly chuckles. My ears turn bright red. Iris goes back to her work. I feel relieved and start focusing on the documents on my laptop. This seems to be all the groups and participants who attended the research conference last time. Why are there so many names? The document not only lists all the speakers and their topics, but also all the students who attended and spoke at the event. This is the club's registration file, and there are some old event application forms. Why are there so many? 7 or 8 documents are scattered in front of me, all of them waiting to be organized and audited. I didn't expect the student council work to be so tedious. But since I promised Gigi I would help, I will. I have to focus and complete my task. I reaffirm my decision, organizing the files. Gigi and I work in silence, surrounded only by the sounds of our keyboards clicking. After who knows how long, I feel my back starting to ache. So many words. My head is getting dizzy. No, I have to concentrate. Sound of Iris typing makes my groggy mind even more fuzzy. And even more... I'm so sleepy. The words in front of me seem to be multiplying. I find myself lying down on the table. Suddenly, I feel a cool touch on my forehead. I'm immediately brought back to reality. Once I recover, I realize that Iris had prevented me from crashing headfirst into my laptop with the palm of her hand. She has a wistful smile on her face. Are you tired? I suppose we should be truthful, yeah? Truthful? Maybe? I was about to say something, but a yawn escapes from my mouth instead. Maybe apologizing is better. That would be polite, yes. I have no way of suppressing it, so I hurriedly cover my mouth with my hand. I guess you must be exhausted. I'll go grab a blanket if you want to take a nap. I remember a certain someone saying something about knowing when to take a break. Does that not apply to you? No, I'm not tired. I said I was here to help. I'm not going to fall asleep. It's fine. You'll produce better results if you get enough rest. Moreover, I'm not some exploitative capitalist. I'm just your Shuji who cares about you. Hi, Virgil. Welcome in. Let's see what the other does. Apologize. Yes. I came here to help out, yet I almost fell asleep while sitting right next to Shuji. I'm completely horrified and quickly apologize. I'm sorry, Shuji. I'm a little sleepy. Yeah, we should at least apologize for it. There's no need to apologize. This weather feels perfect for an afternoon nap. Would you like to rest for a while? I can get you a blanket. No, I'm awake now. Hope you're having a good day, Virgil. How are you? I let out another yawn while saying those words. It's fine. You'll produce better results if you get enough rest. Moreover, I'm not some exploitative capitalist. I'm just your Shuji who cares about you. She blinks, concern clearly written in her eyes. Then... Thanks, Shuji. She nods and immediately goes to grab a blanket, draping it over me. The warm blanket hugs me snug and tight. There's a soft forest fragrance lingering on it. Get some rest, Shume. It's so sweet. Merry Christmas, Shume. I haven't seen you recently. What have you been up to? Merry Christmas, Shuji. I've been busy with quarterly summaries. Haven't had any free time. Oh, that's awful. Why don't you come visit our store if you're tired? I have a special cake just for you. Okay, I really miss your cakes. Great, I've been missing you as well. Really? Me too. I'm glad we'll see each other soon. I prepared you a special Christmas cake. Thanks, Gigi. I'll stop by this afternoon, promise. We're getting special Christmas cakes. Look at us. Hey, oh yeah. I think I'll do one more month. And then stop there. Give myself the usual something to eat. Rest my voice. You know how it is. Shuji, this form is for you. Got it. Thanks. I look down, organizing the documents in my hand. When I look up again,
Hey, damn it!
I will! A month from now! I will, don't worry. When I look up again, I meet Iris's inquisitive gaze. What's wrong, Shuji? Nothing. You're very capable. You improve quickly, whether it's in regard to the quality of your work or how efficient you are. A faint smile crosses her face. However, after knowing Iris for some time now, I can tell that her smile is not entirely sincere. More accurately, it seems as though all of Iris's flawless smiles were insincere. All of Iris's smiles were insincere. Nonetheless, this doesn't bother me. Everyone puts on different masks during various social situations. Thanks, Shuji. You've helped us out a lot. Is there any compensation you'd like? In that case, I'll be honest. I need your help with something, Shuji. Happy to lend a hand. What do you need? It's nothing big. I was planning on studying later if there's nothing else that needs to be done. Shuji, if you happen to be free, why don't you give me some pointers? And here I was, wondering what your request was going to be. Of course, I'll happen to be free right after I finish this. After finishing my student council work, I begin studying in the student council room while waiting for Iris to review my work. My textbook is completely covered in notes, the blob of ink covering the pages. The enemy forces are about to attack. Why can't there be a potion that teaches me all this so I don't have to memorize? I'm struggling to focus. I turn my head to sneakily glance at Shuji. Iris is fully concentrated. Her expression is aloof, quite unlike her usual smiling self. Perhaps she felt my gaze, because she turns around to look at me as well. Our eyes cross paths for a brief moment. Corners of her lips turned up. What is it? Seems like you're having a hard time studying. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. Your professor didn't mention what topics to concentrate on? Nope. The school made a new rule prohibiting that this year, and said that the entire textbook is important. I've looked over my lecture notes, but I still don't know where to begin. I see. 1 second. She stands up, and she seems to be messaging someone. A few seconds later, my phone buzzes. There's a notification from Iris. Trying to review.zip. What's that? Open it and see for yourself. Attention! How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic day. After downloading the file, I'm pleasantly surprised to find the question bank for our major's previous final exams. The exam is different every year, but the question bank helps me narrow down the topics I should be focusing on. While I'm going through that file, Iris sends 2 more over. They're notes from students who've taken the class before. I gratefully look at Iris. Juji, you're so reliable. You've helped me so much. I don't even know how to thank you. I owe you another favor. How shall you repay me then? Her eyes sparkle, carrying a teasing gleam. She's waiting for my response. Let's see, we should ask what she wants, yeah? Or should we say that such kindness is so great it cannot be repaid? You wish you had polite people like this at your college? Maybe then you would have dropped out? It would have helped, for sure, huh? No, I shouldn't say like I know anything. I didn't go to college. But how do you want to be repaid? Well, it's only fitting if you decide how you'd like to be repaid. Oh, you're quite sneaky, aren't you? Tossing the question back to me. Let me think. Why don't you stay by my side? What do you think? I almost choke on my saliva. I feel my face turn red as I stare at Iris in shock. What are you thinking? What I meant was that I'd like you to stay by my side and continue helping the student council. She emphasizes stay by my side. She's purposefully teasing me, right? She can be so mean. I see. What's wrong? You look a bit disappointed. Huh? No way. Definitely not. You just focus on studying. Leave the rest to me. I can't take up all of my little Jume's time. I'd rather have a bit of your free time as opposed to asking you to do all these tedious tasks. We can have a proper chat and everything after everything is dealt with. How does that sound? Yes. Iris returns to her work. I look back at our messages. I feel like my heart's unable to calm down. Maybe my excitement isn't merely from receiving the question bank. That's right. Because we get to stay with her. Because you like her, you dingus. Selena, are you okay? I'm worried about you. Oh, what's up, Shuji? You seemed out of it today. Did something happen? You noticed? I didn't think it was that obvious. You can't hide anything from me. I was the exact same when I was getting crushed by work. It's nothing big. This proposal has been sent back to me many times already. I just feel so defeated. But maybe I've been too sheltered my entire life. Don't say that. It's normal to run into roadblocks at work. Why don't you send your proposal over? Let's figure out what the problem is together. You're my savior, Shuji. Alright. Well, I think that's where I'll end things today. My throat is feeling a bit scratchy now. And I need to go eat. I hope you all enjoyed. It was nice to see so many of you today. Aw, all of you take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your days. Yes, yes. Have a great night. And Mama, I shall do the same. I always forget how we... Like that. That's how we do it. Bing. Okay. Got another good ending, yes. En route to an adventure with Iris. Thank you for the lovely stream. Yeah, thank you all for being here. I am very intrigued with how this route is going so far. Iris is very mysterious. I kind of have the feeling that there's something more going on than just the schoolwork and her job. Like something with her family, maybe. But we'll find out before too long. Now, once again, thank you all for being here. Take care of yourselves. If there's any one of you who's currently not in my Discord server, feel free to join. I'll bump this over to YouTube. Oh. Very soon, in October, we're planning to get lots of horror movies and watch them in the VC. So, if you're interested in that, please keep an eye out and join us if you're so inclined. Other than that, it's a great place to share memes and art and hang out. Sometimes we play games or watch other movies. Yeah. But otherwise, I'll see y'all again soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye. Big horror time during October. Yes. Now, I gotta go. Before people yell at me to eat again. Bye.